Hello.
I just saw your midlife crisis come out then. You got me carried away with that, Marcus.
No guests tonight. We got no mates.
I asked people, they just told me to fuck off. So nothing. Sorry, nothing I could do.
Well, that's Si. My name's Ricardo. Welcome to Tub Thumpers. Tonight on Tub Thumpers, me and Si have decided to show some stuff off. What do you think?
I think we have no choice. Do you want to come on? No, I don't. Just me and Mark. See you Monday.
And it got weird because it got to Friday, and I said to Si, "Who have you invited on Tub Thumpers?" And he went, "No one." And I went, "Never mind." So me and Si decided to. So if you'd like to come on Tub Thumpers, all you gotta do is talk to me or Si, and get yourselves on Tub Thumpers. It'll be great to see you. So we see who's here. So no. Kieran Ball says, following the footsteps of Mel and Griff, Morecambe and Wise, Little and Large, and Philip and Gordon the Gopher. Gordon the Gopher. I've not thought about Gordon the Gopher for years. Does he still pop up now and then on British TV?
No, I think Philip Schofield sexually assaulted him. Allegedly.
He's never been the same. Is that what it is? Hi, Palps. Good old Palps is here. Palps says, hello, everyone. Gary Oldman from Leon. Look at him doing his Gary Oldman. Hello, Jono. Nice to see you, buddy. Kieran's here. Our Keith, see his side. Look who it is. I saw his pictures with the lovely Des T, Mrs. T, and the lovely Zoe T at his house. They looked awesome.
It was good today. I mean, to see them pictures. Whereas now we're seeing more of the Playmobil like coming along, because I remember Keith showing me them. He just built all his shed up and everything. It was all looking now. When Des and that went round, I started to see the layout, how it's coming, and it's looking good, isn't it?
Okay, well, part 2 of Keith's Playmobil story will be coming up in a couple of weeks. So yeah. I've got all the pictures, all the videos. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing part 2. It's also, it's great to see it, especially when you only do it like once in a certain blue moon. So, you know, the progression, because the last time we did it on Keith's Playmobil story, it was an empty shed, wasn't it? And we started to put stuff in it. And now it looks a lot different. So tune in for that in a couple of weeks. Good old Jono, like I said. Oh, the lovely Cat Knights here.
Talking of the Knights. He's the better one.
The better looking one, definitely. He's Tony Z. How you, Tony Z? Oh,
Tony.
Do you like Star Wars? Leaning away, looking sexy as per usual.
Anne-Marie said to me the other week, I can't listen to that music now without thinking of Des T. And I went, listen, all the ladies think of Des T. It's nothing new with that music.
I can't think. Oh, here's another one. He's a man that fights for people's on the side. Did you see his burgers? I mean, I know we talked about it last week, but I like he put this thing up where Delvian had made a burger. Delvian had made one, and he put this sticker up. DTM approved. I laugh my bollocks off.
I do, but that green chat's continuing making me fat. Because every day I think I'll start my dad today. Then I'll go on the group chat, and then everybody's eating all these fat stuff for the tea, and it ruins it for me.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, Connor. Good old Connor's here. Wow. Ricardo's here. Hello, Q. Hello, Shabby Si. Hello, everyone in the chat. Nice to see you, pal. The lovely Lady Steph's here. Hello, Shabby Si. Evening, Evening, Lady Stephanie. Nice to see you. Good old Mark's here. Donut himself. Wow, we're getting loads of people in. The lovely Miriam. Did you see his dinner tonight? Did you see his dinner?
Oh,
Our Gerard's dinner.
I think that starting from next year, we should all borrow Miriam for a month. And just have like loads of top dinners like what Gerard has. And then somebody else has to have her for a month and somebody else.
Hey, she come to see me and G-Force. I mean, she'd have a nice tan over here for her, you know what I mean? Connor says, put the music back on and we'll get some disco. Oh, you see the thing?
He's had some.
Martin says hey to. Well, hey to Martin. Hey to Martin.
Hello to Martin.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, Adam, nice to see you, buddy. How are we today? How are you today, Si?
I'm good. I'm pretty good. Even though we said like last night we're gonna have these winds and they're gonna batter you and they're gonna be and all this going on like the news like it's the end of the world. It's been really sunny. It's been really warm, but it has been windy. But nothing like what they were saying last night on the news. Like it's been out. It's been out, and it's been not so bad.
Good old Hoppy. Oh, he's back from his holidays. He's back from his. What did you buy? Did you buy a T-shirt that says "I went to" and all I got was his lousy T-shirt? Is that what you usually buy?
Went to Terramiyaka.
I went to Terramiyaka and all I got was his lousy T-shirt. Oh, Hoppy. Oh. Did you have a nice time? Where did you go up? Tell us where you went, and we'll have a chat about it. Shabby Si behind in the chat. He's playing VLC. He's finished. We're only 6 minutes in. So I'll catch up. Shabby, when do we get the sexual intervention for Si? Yeah, we've got it. All right, I'm gonna have to tell you, Simon. All the lads have got behind your back, and you know, like you do with it. You know, it's an intervention. So we need to talk to you about what's been going on. It's not
again. I'll preference this to my preference. It is not a sex doll. It's an action figure.
There you go.
5'4".
Kieran, you can't convince someone who doesn't want to be convinced, Kieran. I think that's what it is. It was a great day meeting up with Keith and Kat and seeing the Playmobil City. Yeah, I love those pictures. Loved them. There was you leaning away in his garage. I saw you. Hey, Darren. Nice to see you, Dazza. Wow, everybody's turned up. You absolute belters. Lovely James is here. Hello, Jimmy. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I don't know if James is going to Dublin Con this weekend. Don't know if he's there or not. The old Dublin.
Oh, you're going this weekend, aren't you, pal?
Yeah.
It's got to be magic.
Sunday, Saturday.
Oh, you know what else is magic?
Zooby, zooby, zoo. Zooby, zooby, zoo.
I think me and Delvian should have a night out in exactly them outfits.
Yeah. Great idea. Yeah. Des T says, and their other collection, holy crap, was the scary Pennywise thing on top of the stairs when you spent them.
No, do you imagine walking around Keith's house in the dark? You'd shit your pants every 2 minutes, wouldn't you? There's always something staring at you.
Oh, can you imagine? Imagine him there leaning at the toilet, looking over his shoulder like that. Dribbled all over the seat. You know,
why would he lean and go into the toilet? He wouldn't lean go into the toilet, would he? Because there's nothing to lean on.
He would. If you think about it, he would. You know, Donald is saying hello to everybody. Wow, this is awesome. Everybody's turned up. Hello, Delvian says, how are Keith? Delvian say hello to each other. Mr. Gary Moore, what's you on Sunday? On his Comic Con adventures. Would you go to Comic Con, Si? Would you like to go?
Yeah, I'd love to go to Comic Con, yeah.
Well, all those people would do you ready?
No, I've been to Star Wars Celebration was the same. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, yeah. But no, it doesn't bother me that sort of big crowd.
I've watched loads of different videos as well, not just about the toys, about the art there and the comics there and everything else there. And so that's what I would say.
Too loud. I'm sorry, pal. I found something cool before I forget to tell you. Where we were at the XL, there's a beginning bit. It's like a big pen. And you're in like a room, but it's like a hangar. It's like a massive plane hangar. It's ginormous. And you all stand there and they put you in like lines of files. And there's thousands and thousands of people in this room. And then they bring up all the shutters and everybody goes into the XL for Star Wars Celebration. Well, I found out this week that hall where everyone was in, you know, in Batman, where he's flying around with Lucius Fox and he turns to him and goes, does it come in black? That was the hall that was driving around in.
You just ruined the magic, Si. The magic
of
screen. Awesome, man. No, I'd like to go. I mean, I would, but I think that's the only thing that will put me off all those people, man. It drive me crazy. I think
to Joe Fest.
Yeah, but Joe
Fest. Yeah, but it's still busy.
It's not 200,000 people busy, Si. Do you know what I mean? It's me and Jem. That's roughly me, Jim, and Gary. Hey, Mr. B. Nice to see you, pal. Wow, everybody's turned up. You absolute belters. Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire. Claire's in Dublin now as we speak.
Is she? Tell her not to go near James, and that's what DTM's saying. Yes, James, stay away from Connor. So we'll never. Do you think we'll ever come? That's like the JFK files and stuff like that, innit? What happened between James and Connor? You'll never know.
I was
will you?
there, and Connor just shoved him off for no reason whatsoever. Just pushed him off. But James is super fit, right? By the time we got there, this was a Lewis journey. This was a tram journey. And by the time we got there, turned around, there he was, just run up, no problem to him, like the SAS.
Was he?
Got there in seconds.
Yeah, like the SAS. Oh, brilliant. Hey, John McGuire, good old Johnny Boy's here. Look at this. Awesome. Let's see. Gary, can you please sort out the beret on your Action Man para? Gary, can you please sort out your beret? Oh, it's on his avatar, is it? His beret. I've been to a Comic-Con and a Star Wars celebration, says Howard Mark. Even though I'm a huge Star Wars fan, would probably enjoy Comic-Con more, as well as more going on and more to see while celebrations were so packed. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You love them both, though, don't you? No, you love Celebration, don't you? So
Celebration was brilliant. I absolutely celebrate. I've never not thought. There's not been 1 week I've not thought about Celebration since I went. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
Now, whether you're a massive fan of Star Wars or not, whether you like today's Star Wars or not, whether you're an original trilogy or not, if you like Star Wars and you love Star Wars, it's a fantastic time. And I haven't heard anyone say it isn't.
Did anybody manage to keep track of how many times I shot Shabby last night?
It was getting boring, wasn't it, Ian? Just watching Mark die every 2 minutes, just shouting at you.
I don't know how these lads are so good. I don't know whether you watched it. It was on TJ stream last night. And on a Sunday, me and a couple of the lads and Georgie, bless her, we all play video games. We were playing World War II and I have garbage on it. But it's fun. It is fun. But Palps, man, Palps is like an assassin, isn't he? I mean, brilliant at it. SDCC way too crowded for me. 135,000 people in attendance. Wow, man. Wow. Yeah.
But when you're there, it's just like I mean, I've not been to Comic-Con, so I can't say, but I can say it on the far celebration because it's on that sort of level of size. Yeah. You don't feel like that when you're there. You don't feel like, oh, I'm overcrowded and there's so much to look at and so many things to do that no one's ever in your way, in a sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. James McKirk says Fuller is a dead man.
Dead.
Hey, Chris, good old Smith Lords here. Hey, you blooming fibber, Keith Knight.
Oh, you fibber. What's you fibbing about?
Fibber. Last minute flight to Amsterdam, says RRP. Should have been only 4 days, but turned into 6 days due to a hospital visit for the wife. Oh, I hope she's all right, pal. That's nightmare being sick. I remember VTR being sick when he went away last time. Yeah, just say lucky I had insurance to cover you. Well, that's awesome. But I hope, apart from that, RRPs, I hope you and your wife had a lovely time.
There is such a thing, though, Mark, as con flu. There is such a thing as that. Many a time I've been to these events and I've come home and the week after I've been sick as a pig for 2 weeks. I always say the best thing to do is keep your hands sanitized and things like that, because honestly, there is a con flu. If you don't look after yourself when you're there, there's some undesirables, should we say.
You're quite lucky, though, with you having that big doll. You've got loads of hand sanitizer, haven't you? So,
yeah, I haven't got it yet because they haven't made the one I want.
Oh, they haven't made you on your own. All I can say is I was standing beside Connor and saw nothing. See, you tell me one story, Jono tells me another, James tells me another.
I might be telling lies. It will remain a mystery forever. Those that were there, no.
Yeah, well, yeah, I hope, I agree with Connor there, pal. I hope your wife's recovering. I really do. I hope she's all right, buddy. Ian, you scumbag. That's all you hear in those streams.
Doing it every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I tell you though, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. No, thank you, Oppie. Yeah, I hope she's all right, pal. That's awesome. Good old TJC's here. Hiya, TJC's here. Yeah. Are you sure you don't mean Ludwig inside? I'm tired, you know what I mean? Depends what's cheaper, Si. And there you have it. We got to the end of the chat. So because there's no guests in, does not mean that Tub Thumpers is going to be any different. Here is 20 questions. Right, this week, I've definitely wrote down 10. I must have
I was going
got
to say, can you count?
must-
You've got 10 beforehand.
Yeah, I've definitely wrote down 10. And I've wrote more down. So I will go first and I will refer to a number size. So then I don't get in trouble for it. Okay. So number 1, size, stupid name or stupid face.
Stupid faces.
Why?
It's every day, isn't it? Oh, whoa.
Your mates would have a
Stupid
right laugh
faces.
though. If you think it right, if you pull some stupid faces, do you know what I mean? Because
Well,
you might
some
not know
people, I mean,
somebody's
I've got a
name.
stupid name anyway. My middle name's Morris. That's stupid enough. Do you know what I mean? So, stupid faces.
Stupid. Right, so size gone for stupid faces. All right, let's talk out the questions. I'm on it. I'm on it, Kieran. Definitely. Right, Si, what's your question?
Adidas candy or Adidas crown paints?
Adidas candy, loved that stuff back then with the 3 stripes, and I loved the dark green kit. I don't buy Liverpool kits because they're shit, but back then they were awesome. Do you remember I had the grey and red big coat that Kenny used to wear? Remember George Graham also had the dark blue and red one, but the candy stuff back then I loved. It was all imprinted as well, wasn't it? It was awesome.
But did you think that on the shirts, or did you think the crown paint shirts were more iconic to Liverpool than the candy ones were? Because I always loved that green away shirt, Mark, the candy one with the 3 things down the side.
I still got it. I still got that shirt.
Mint shirt, that one. It.
Yeah, I like the old badge and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's one I would go for. Simon, number 2, Paul Rubens or RuPaul?
Paul Rubens. Even though RuPaul is funny, Paul Rubens is he's a genius of comedy. I can watch Pee Wee to this day and laugh my head off without him even saying anything. I've always loved physical comedy like Lee Evans and that sort of movable comedy. You know, slapstick to me is funny when the person itself's funny at slapstick, if you'll have me.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Paul Rubens all day long, yeah, definitely.
I don't know though, because RuPaul can be funny, man.
Even in the sense of like, for that, I don't even just think of Paul Rubens and Mystery Men. Okay, I don't away from me. Mystery Men is brilliant, isn't it?
Simon, you can change your name, but you can't change your face, says Jonathan.
Well, I've got Shabby Geek say, so that's insulting both of us.
Brilliant. I've got Shabby Geek face. Is that why you get punched a lot, Si?
Yeah. That's why I get ignored a lot by women.
That's why you get ignored. Our Des says crown paints, but the pinstripes. Oh yeah, Graham Souness era. The pinstripes, a nice white V-neck. I remember that. Just means it's just harder to change your face is all. He's got a point. If you had a silly name, you could always go, what? What's your name? Do you know what I mean?
Well, what's the silly name to you?
Simon Richardson.
Phil McCracken.
Yeah. Phil. Don Kiddick.
Don Kiddick.
Yeah. Crown over candy for me. All the few lads are disagreeing with you.
I'm a bit more crown.
They're going, oh, is that what you said? Crown, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get that new green shirt. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's a beast, isn't it?
Hello, everyone. Just got to Skegness over 4 hours waiting for antibiotics. You went all the way to Skegness for antibiotics. Why was
have you seen his leg? His leg looks like a pound of corned beef. Something's bitten.
Si, number 3, 3 3/4 inch or 5.
Hang on. I'll give one question here now. See, you're doing it again. No, what? Listen, let's count properly, right? You've had one. Right. I've had one, right? So now you've had one. So now it's my second question to you.
Right, go on.
Meghan Markle or Princess Catherine?
Princess Catherine. You're not seeing the ZSR with me, Matt, and Tez with her?
Oh yeah, I have. We have forgot you go for royalty.
On the lawn at Buckingham Palace, had some vol au vents, mushroom and bear prawn. You know what I mean? They went all out. They went all outside. Prawn cocktail in a glass bowl. That was made up.
My Aldi, you went to Farm Foods that day. Tell you that.
I even had a fresh Walmart T-shirt on. Went all outside. Yeah, Meghan Markle. I've never really been there. I'm not one to slag her off or whatever. You know?
Oh, me and Anne-Marie, we watch from Meghan Markle's stories a lot. I'm fascinated by that woman because how could this one woman how she is with these royals with loads behind her, isn't there?
I've got some breaking news. That picture you saw of Tezzy's leg this morning, it actually wasn't Terry's leg, he said. That's all he's saying.
Tell you what, he's blessed, isn't he?
Do you still have the leg, Terry, or do we call it peg leg now? Peg leg, Tez. Peg leg. Look, I know I still have a leg. It was Terry's third leg.
I've still got it, all right.
Terry, he's
kicking over. He's gone to Skegness. He's having a nice time this weekend. Says he's gone away for the week.
He's gone to buy antibiotics in Skegness. He's just said, yeah.
Yeah, that's he's on holiday, isn't he? So what's saying for what happens start of his holiday?
Simon, question 3. 3 3/4 inch or 5'4"?
5'4".
Why?
Because I'm not. It's not that I'm not a fan. I've got quite a few 3 3/4 inch figures and stuff, but
yeah,
it's the 6 inch for me. It's the 6, 8, and 12. They're my love. Do you know what I mean? I think we all have a preference what size figure we want, and I think that the 6 inch and above, 5.5 up above, yeah.
5.5 up above.
Yeah.
Terry, it's a kicking old ladies off the bus, Bruce. Off. You've only paid for half down there.
You're off my boss.
Off my boss.
Right, Mark, question 3. Gem or She-Ra?
Oh, man. That's solid. That's really hard. That Gem or She-Ra? I'll go She-Ra. She had a horse, had wings, and she had a power sword, and she lived in.
Yeah, but Gem had a band called the Holograms,
and they were awesome. You know what I mean. But I'll give it.
A flying horse beats that, doesn't it? Yeah, flying horse beats that.
Yeah, a flying horse beats that. So I'll go She-Ra. Simon, number 4: zombies or vampires?
Vampires all day long. I love vampires.
Why? How can it be all day long when vampires come out at night?
Because for me, I've always wanted to be a vampire since being a kid. Always. If I met a vampire and they said, "Would you like to be turned?" I'd say yes. Live forever as the immortal at night time. I'd love it.
You've heard it here first. I love 6 inches. Well, there you go. As you get older, 6 inch figures are easier to see. Got to plan ahead when you collected in my opinion. Maybe that's why I chased the 6 inch. You know what I mean? Right, go on.
Well, I hope everybody's had the tea. Mark, would you rather have sandals on and stand in dog shit, or would you handle somebody else's sick?
Oh. See, that's not as easy as you think, is it? Handle somebody. It depends who's sick. If it's one of your kids or whatever, you're used to that, aren't you? You're covered in it all your life. So, do you know what I mean? I once buying 20 years ago. So I had a brand new LS4 400 Lexus. It was big. I got a bonus at work, and I treated myself to this brand new car. It's when me and Jen were dating. This is a true story. And we got out that night, and we'd got plastered at night. You know what it's like when you're young and you date whenever. We'd gone out and we got proper plastered, me and Jen. Anyway, I was only dating at the time, so I stayed on the couch. But in the morning, I drove to work, and she was in the car, and she was sick in a brand new Lexus, like all in the front, all over the. And it was brown leather seats, and I had a cream interior, and it was everybody. It was like this. I shouldn't really say this. I don't want to embarrass it, but it was like this green weird sick. It was I'd had the car a day.
Really?
She was single in it. So
driving.
because it's such a romantic story, I'll go Terry for the people sick.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Because three quarters won't get you noticed in the showers. Brilliant. Gem and She-Ra with Shabby. Yeah, it's hard to pick that one, to tell you the truth. One of their friends. Should have got a taxi, Shabby. Yeah, you know. Oh, I was gutted, John. I was like, but I really fancied it at the time because my wife's pretty, but back then, wow, man. So I couldn't really kick off, but I was so pissed off. I was like, oh no, and I was hungover myself. And so you have to clean your car up and all that sort of stuff, you know. As a young probie, I'd had to clean sick out the back of the vans many times. Yeah, I suppose yeah. So I think a lot of people are going to go for the sick there. Poo's easy to wipe off your shoe size, so it's not hard, is it really?
They're both just minging to me. Both of them minging. There's nothing worse when you're stepping. Although now lately, like things have disappeared. You don't see dog poo anymore like you used to do you, and stuff on the streets, and it's all gone, innit? Because people have to
You look
pick it up
pretty,
and
Si.
stuff.
I've never seen white dog poo for years.
No, that was no Evanston Road. It was on every corner, wasn't it?
You can tell we got no guest on. So white poo.
Ah. You can tell why I didn't want to come
I
on.
don't like poo. He don't like it. He's not a fan. Simon, kids or old people?
Old people.
Why?
Because kids are annoying as hell. They're grotty. They're noisy. They can't shut up. And kids of today are horrendous.
You know what? If there's any teachers watching, I commend every one of you. It's something. It's something I couldn't do. You literally told me shit now.
No, let's be fair. I think I'm me and Claire, we don't have kids. Like, and the few of us in this community don't. We like a nice, tidy house. We like it peaceful. We like things in its place, lack of dust. Your chocolate's always in the fridge. You never have to buy milk hardly.
Hey,
It's just peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice.
You've lost. First of all, you've lost me. What's tidy and peaceful? What's that?
I haven't had that for 30 years.
Bring back white dog shit. It's easy to see the dogs staggering up from the. Oh, don't step there. Do you know what I mean? You have to look up for dog poo. It's in those little blue bags hanging off trees. Is that what people do?
They're very good on my street. They're very good, to be fair with you, because I'm outside watching the dog walkers. Because I live down the side. There's an alley down the side of my house, and I think if any of you lot walk down this alley and let your dog shit down here without shifting it, I'm going to be like, I've turned into that guy, Anna. I've turned into that guy. I've just realised.
Play down your own end. Is that what you turned into?
Oh no.
Attempts what Si says. And our mother has turned around and said, right answer, Si, says Anne-Marie.
She
Right
thinks like me, Anne-Marie.
She will do that. Yeah. I love hanging out with my grandkids. Yeah. Would you be different if it was grandkids, Si? I bet you would. And I tell you what, Si, you're full of baloney, man. What were you saying just before we came on tonight? Oh, it's Jude's 21st. I'm going to have to get him. So we're going to have to do something. You're a right softy with my kids.
No, I don't mean you said that of kids or old people. Who would I prefer hanging around with? And considering now that I'm at that age and all my mates are old, I'm going to go with that one.
Actually, you've got a good point. I'll go for kids. Oh, brilliant. Start the petition, Keith. Shabby Si will sign it. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Right, go on. What's your question?
Question 5.
Hi, Matt.
Monster High or Getting High?
Monster High. I bought loads of them, and I wish I'd had kept them as well, because I don't really. When Suki was, my kids didn't really play with dolls, but never Barbie side, everything that. And then Lucy was always action figures, always loved Jurassic Park and all that sort of stuff. And then obviously the Motu. But Suki got into the Monster High, and then she went off them. Obviously, when she turned like 14, 15, she didn't want them as much, and so I got rid of them all. I think I don't know whether I gave them the Suki's cousins, but I can't remember what we did with them. But they're worth a fortune, some of them now.
Yeah. I bought the Wednesday Monster High because to me, a lot of Wednesday merchandise doesn't really look like General Sega, does it? It doesn't look like Wednesday. A lot of it doesn't, but that Monster High one really did. So I thought, I'm buying that. I really like it.
I got that. I got the Wednesday. I think our Scuba bought it too because it's cool. You know, I love that TV show. I thought she was brilliant in it. So kids are worse than sick and dog shit. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Scion shit patrol. Absolutely brilliant. All right. Is it me? No, is it me?
It's
me.
It is you, yeah.
Right.
What question is this?
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6.
That's right, correct. Very good.
Yeah. Comics or movies? If you had to pick one, which one would you do? Comics or movies?
That's just ridiculous to even ask me that question. And you know the answer.
No, because it's not as easy as you think.
It is.
You think it isn't. Because
it is.
When you read a comic, right? When you read a comic to me or a graphic novel, that's a selfish thing that just you do and you do alone. When you see movies, you usually watch it with your mates, or you talk about it, you go out.
You shit about anybody else watching it with you.
Oh right, okay.
What happened to you went to see something? It was absolutely brilliant, and it really made you emotional. You turned around to all your mates, went, "That was brilliant." The other, that was shit. How deflated do you feel after that? You just go,
Yeah, but
with the
comic
comic
guys,
book, you are right. It is the intimacy with comic books. I am now 25 years of age, right? And I still get that same feeling when I
of
open
course
a
you are.
comic book. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to get prepared with a comic book as well, like a new graphic novel or something. It's like, I've got to get it. It's like I look forward to it. So yeah, comic books all day long.
So Mr. B would choose comic books if comics were made into movies.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, they are. But I don't know. I think I was never really a comic book reader as a kid. I didn't mind one or two, not like you were. So I'd probably go movies, me. But then again, movies you can share with people, can't you? You can't really turn around to people. Oh yeah, page 4 was awesome.
Oh, you can't see fellow comic book readers. It's like you'll hear me and Chris, and you'll hear me and others talk in the chat about the comics that we read, and we all talk about them like scenes in movies. And that's the thing. And don't forget, nearly all these superhero movies, loosely, but if not based on scenes from comic books. So, long may it live. People get superhero fatigue. I've heard that's a thing at the moment. For me, it isn't. These stories wouldn't have lasted over 100 years coming up to if the people had got fed up. They're not fed up. They just need to be done right.
All that messed up Wednesday merch will look like her now. She's got that horrid. Yeah, I saw that she's had a bit of work done. I know she's said
Grande, hasn't she? Like the Thriller video.
How does she look? Hang on. Just 1 minute. How does she look? Just like that.
I saw it. The thing like at the other one. What's happened to him? What did they make like deals with the devil or something?
I don't know.
Same guy Tom Hanks made a deal with. Allegedly.
He's going to stop watching now, Si, Tom. He's going to stop watching. Oh, forget it. If you're going to, I'd pick old people as our 5-year-old granddaughter started swearing and told her mum and dad about me. And me and Gemma had taught her. It was them two, Mammy. It was them two. Oh, that's brilliant. I think, well, you know, selfish, do not your own. Yeah, you've got to. That's where I learned it from too. Movies for me, but a tough one. Yeah, but the thing about movies, though, you can talk to movies about anybody. Comic books, you can only really get your point across to other comic book people, but movies, you can
not necessarily nowadays, because, like I said, most of these comic books now to make these movies. So, you know, you'll get your people that love the Marvel movies and they know that Doomsday is coming up and Secret Wars is coming up. So they like to have people around them now that know this sort of knowledge. So it comes in conversation. How much was that in the comic books? How much did he took off it? Was it, you know? So I think it's a lot more in conversation today than it ever has been. At one point, you'd say, guess what? Doomsday. People are just batty it.
What?
Yeah, that's it. Not anymore.
The lovely Mrs. Knight says, a movie is only one person's perception of a story and special effects never beat imagination. No car chase fillers in a book. Well, she's a
That's it. If I said to you, what was better, a comic book or an actual book?
An actual book for me.
You fill it in, don't you? You've got all the imagination. You've got the people, what they look like in your head and the characters and vehicles and everything else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Love both, but would pick movies, says our Darren. Yeah. And so Mr. B says, every time I read a good book as a kid, I wish they'd make a movie. Well, yeah, that's good. Jake, talking about movies, you know, I watched a couple of nights. It was 1:30 in the morning, and I could not sleep at all. I don't know what was the matter with me. My wife's fast asleep. Even the dogs were fast asleep. So it's nothing. I can't blame anyone for keeping me up. But you just had one of those nights where you just wide awake. So do you know what I watched? I watched Battle Beyond the Stars. Yeah, when was the last time you watched that movie?
Not long back, actually. About a couple of months back. It was on YouTube. I thought, I'm going to watch this. It
was on Amazon Prime, so I watched it. Yeah, what a great movie.
There's a channel on YouTube that I love, and it's called Creature Features. And they show all old B-rate cinema and all 1950s sci-fi and Love at First Bite, Mark. If you ever want to watch that, it's on Creature Features. It's on YouTube. It's a great, if you love that sort of War of the Worlds, that sort of old school Metropolis, you know, that sort of like way of film, that's old school sci-fi, that old school B-reel. Watch Creature Features. It's a great channel.
Do you know what I used to love doing when I was in England? And I'm talking 20, 25 years ago, because I remember it's when you come home from a club or a pub or whatever you were in and you get into bed, and there was always a British 60s black and white movie on. every Saturday night on ITV about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I used to love watching all them. I couldn't tell you any of the titles for these movies because it was just old movies from. But do they still do that? Do they still show those black and white British movies?
Of course they do.
Oh,
They're always on.
Yeah, it was great coming home and just watching them.
Remember, I showed you the Christmas listings, and you went, "Oh my God, nothing's changed in like 30 years." And
No.
I showed you what was on Terrestrial TV at Christmas again, and you was like, "Raiders of the Lost Ark, blankety blank."
The EastEnders Christmas special. Can't wait. Miriam, I dread the first time any of my grandkids got sent home from school for swearing. I've got to admit, kids swearing though is funny, isn't it? I always said you learn that?
My granddad.
Oh,
people be more trouble.
My daughter's the worst. Our Suki's honestly.
Yeah, but your Suki's funny with it though, isn't she? That's the thing with
the language.
She swears, but it's funny the way she does it. She's not
exactly.
A bad kid,
No, not at all. Exactly. When you end up with mechanical moving clowns at the top of your that's Des will tell you, I found that channel. It's awesome, says Delvey inside the
it is. I love that show. Yeah, it's a great channel.
So did our Darren. Our Darren watched it. Here we go. So lovely Connor, once again, always helping me inside out. I've got to give him credit for it, man. Says there it is, creatures. I might just look at that myself, Si, definitely.
Yeah, there's some old films that you remember,
I watched Battles Beyond the Stars. I haven't seen it, Si, in chat since I was a kid. I couldn't remember any of it, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I especially like Sybil Danning in it. She was awesome in it.
Yeah, but it was shit weird when she have to like lay down in it and stuff. It was like it's like a weird shit, isn't it? It's
like Roger Corman directed it. Perfect.
Anyway, Mark, question number 6.
Yeah. Right, go on.
Linda Carter or Victoria Principal?
Principal every day of the week. Every day of the week.
Oh.
I thought. Well, we're talking peak, right? We're not talking now.
We're talking 1983. That's what we're talking. 83.
Victoria Principal.
Twitch time.
No, she was absolute. I mean, they're both stunning. You know what I mean? I'm going to say no to one. No, sorry, love. You're just not Shabby's type. But Principal was. See, I reckon people rush this because a lot of people just go Carter straight away because they think a woman.
Yeah, but Carter will always win. Let's be fair.
Principal dancing in that nightclub with Patrick Duffy. I
mean, Linda Carter today for 73.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
I don't know what Victoria looks like today, but I don't think it's like Carter.
But you didn't say today, Circum. You said 83, and if it's 83,
but honestly, then you know what? It's that sort of woman. When I was a kid, that's all I say. Cannonball Run, that sort of stuff on it.
Oh, look at this. Principal wasn't that knockout. You wouldn't say no, Tony. You wouldn't. I tell you what, Tony, you're in the pub. You're in the Fox and the Lion on a Sunday, and you're having a beer, and she walks in and she goes, "Are you Ricardo?" You're definitely gonna say yes.
I agree.
But yeah, Linda Carter, I agree, Tony. She was an absolute knockout, but there was something about Principal back then. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think so. I agree. She was gorgeous. Yeah. It was one of those nights, Shabby, creeping downstairs, wearing his pajamas, gone over to the fridge for his bowl of I'm a secret lemonade. Kids, she starts school in September, and I keeping everything cross. She doesn't tell her teacher to book off. She always
I said book.
Oh, brilliant. Just teach her that. Say, teach her what the France, then she'll be all right. What the France, you know what I mean? Watch Battle Beyond the Stars just a few days ago on YouTube. They are. Funny that. Every Sunday morning we had Creature double feature. They are. So Mr. B watches Creature features. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Me.
I reckon Linda is likely to get sick in Alexis, though. Less likely, yeah. Yeah. Shabby, we got the Talking Pictures TV and Legend on Freeview, that old show, black and white film, horror films all night. Yeah, I love that sort of stuff. I used to love it, just coming home. And it'd be like a British gangster movie or something to do with a hospital or something. Well, in the 60s.
I'm always watching Batman 66 on Talking Pictures. Always. It's on every day.
Tony. I like blondes. I wouldn't give her a second look. Brilliant. Is it my question?
Yes. Number what?
7.
Yes.
Believe it or not, dickhead, I can't count to 10. You know? Like I said, number 9. Anyway. Born without knees or without elbows?
Oh, but for me, it'd be born without knees because I need my elbows to draw.
Well, you need your knees to walk and play
Yeah, but I
football
don't
and
care
dance.
about that. That won't bother me.
Yeah, but you'd sit like a biker scout on a speeder
Yeah,
bike.
you said that like I'm having berry and I go for like a 10-mile walk before it's 6 o'clock in the morning or something. Well, I don't. I walk to co-op, and that's me done for the day. I've been to co-op. I'm all right.
So you'd have your elbow so you could draw.
Yeah, I'd have my elbows instead of my knees.
Right. I don't know. I
because of that reason.
I think I'd rather have my knees dancing.
You eat your arms be like that, yeah.
I know. You skate instead of walking. That's a good point. You could just skate, say. Oh, brilliant. How would you eat if you didn't have elbows? How would you eat if you didn't have elbows?
You'd have to like flip it.
You'd skate instead of walking, and Gary says, I read something else. That explains why Shabby's. They're not. I've got this thing. Standard arms. DTM says that he trains himself not to use. I might train myself not to use.
He probably does it.
He probably does. Brilliant.
Yeah, but
So
I know DTM, and I know he'll go for like SAS training in his head not to do it. So it's where's you me and give him after 30 minutes and would go, that's just fucking stupid doing that. He wouldn't. He'd have to stick to it because that's what he's like.
Maybe just try.
Yeah.
Do you remember that with his arm? Maybe just try it for a week. Keith Knight says you don't need knees. Frankenstein, zombies, and Tin Man manage quite well. Well, you got a good point. See, I was all on for having knees and no elbows, but ever since Des says how you're supposed to eat, I'm a bit perplexed now. Our side, I don't know which one to pick. Do you know what I mean? I'm still going to go.
It'd have to be your elbows for me.
I bet size big action figure will have knees. Tip my cap in the chat, says the lovely Rob. Hey, Gilster, nice to see you, buddy. Right,
good.
Your question.
Back to the Future or Goonies?
Back to the Future. I love Goonies to bits, but see, I don't class Back to the Future as one movie. I class it as the trilogy. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, so I never just watch one movie and then that's it. If I'm going to sit down and watch Back to the Future, I watch all three of them together. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a continuation. I love both movies. Goonies is a great, and the nicest thing about the Goonies, it's one of those 80s movies that kids nowadays. I watched Goonies with my two little ones, and honestly, Si, they loved it absolutely. But they also like Back to the Future, so it's one of those. But I think because I don't know the story, both of them, and that's not as easy as that. But I would say, Si, because you can watch the continuation of all three, I would say Back to the Future. Mr. B says Back to the Future. Yeah, they are. Mr. B's exactly the same as me. Plus, there's more Back to the Future flicks. Do you think they'll ever make it again?
Back to the Future, probably not. They probably. I say probably.
But why not though? Because remember, Si, we've got 40 years
coming at the moment. Like Gremlins is coming this time around, isn't it? And that's again 40-year-old franchise. And I don't know. It's like the Goonies. Would you like to see another Goonies?
Yeah, I would, to be honest. When they're all, but as long as you got the original characters in, and I wouldn't put their young kids in it. I would do them again onto an adventure, a middle-aged adventure. Did it in the Last Jedi. I might as well do it in this. Do you know what I mean? So
I suppose as well. I don't know about that. I think they go along with the kids or something, or they'll be the ones behind them. Like they'd probably go down. Like they'd be the Fratellis, but they're looking for him instead of being after him. If you'll have me.
Well, Gary says here they're making. He's a Goonies, and he says, Gary says it, and then John
like
says
yeah. So again, we just said that about would they remake Back to the Future? That this time already they're going to do Gremlins 3. They're going to do Goonies 2. So you never say never.
They should though, because they're not meant to be taken seriously. Those movies, they are popcorn movies. So this is why I always feel like the way The Last Jedi went, like, you make it too serious and it's a popcorn flick. You just sit there and stuff your face and have a great hour and a half. Do you know what I mean? And Goonies and Gremlins are perfect at that.
Has Michael J. Fox got Harrison Ford syndrome? You know, is that role Marty McFly just Michael J. Fox is in it? Even though it was Stoltz's in the beginning, we never saw that, so we can't judge that. But we did see Michael J. Fox, and he was the coolest cat ever in 1985 when I was a kid. We all wanted to be Marty
Doc
McFly.
Hollywood, Teen Wolf. Do you know what I mean?
So maybe he has a bit of that one. Maybe it's too much Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. Maybe they're like, well, who are we going to get to replace Michael J. Fox? You know, in this lead character, it's probably harder than you think.
Yeah, Back to
I mean,
the
if you
Future.
did your grandkid story on that, I think that would mess with it, Mark. If you started to do like this is his granddaughter. There was a thing years back they were going to do a Back to the Future reboot, and it was with Martina McFly. She was going to be his granddaughter and stuff. But then I was like, well, that messes with them first 3 films because they went throughout the times, didn't they? So obviously, you would have heard it with the granddaughters.
Yeah, but sometimes it works because they did it in Ghostbusters Afterlife with Spengler's granddaughter, and she was awesome. That young kid, she was brilliant as Spengler. So it depends who you cast. I would say that. Would you agree? Depends who you cast.
It does massively, yeah. That would be one that did depend on who you casted. Yeah, it would be.
DTM says, yeah, Back to the Future, but Goonies is epic. Yeah, our Des says just watch the first 2 Back to the Future films this week. Yeah, Jonathan says it. Yeah, I can see them doing a remake for it before another episode. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can see a remake coming. It's just weird when Marty goes to the future. This is what I mean. You see, that's 10 years ago already. So maybe it's Keith says Back to the Future definitely, but the idea of the future was flying cars. Reality is bags of peanuts with may contain nuts. Yeah, Gary, they want Shabby to be stumped up for the triple. Brilliant. Unless they do CGI of Marty and Doc. I've always said it, and I'm not going to be an hypocrite. I don't care what actor plays. It's the characters I like. I've always said it. I don't care who plays who, as long as you get it right and you get the character right. I'm not bothered about stuff like that. So let's have a look. I think Darren says, I think Back to the Future has control and blocks. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? What's he called? Something Gale in it. Bob Gale. I think he says no one wants to make it again. Gail Platt. So no, I don't think it was Gail Platt. Hey, Si, do your impression of Gail Platt you did yesterday? That was awesome.
Martin, will you tell him?
Brilliant, Si. Brilliant. See, entertainment for free. You just got a Gail Platt impression. Who else on YouTube does Gail Platt impressions? Nobody, Si. It's just
no one.
GJC says bacon extra large burger is the first holiday treat. He's never going to fit on that bus when he comes home. You know what I mean? You greedy guys. Hi, Rhino. Nice to see you, Bubba. Good to see you, Rhino. Is it me?
It's question 8.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Disneyland or Legoland?
It'd have to be Disneyland, wouldn't it? I
love
Lego, but I think I'd get a bigger kick out of going to Disneyland than I would Legoland because there's so many different things. You know what I mean? Lego has Lego, even though it has it in the formats. It's hard, isn't it? Because like Lego must have like a Star Wars bit and a Harry Potter bit and all them bits that Disney have. Disneyland, it has to be. So
Legoland, says Tony. Darren says Disney. Our Gary says Disney, but he says Disney World. He said Disney World, not any of them.
Mine's one in California, the first one. That's one I want to go to.
Yeah. Is that what you want to go
to? And I think it's not as big as the Florida one. It's not
Florida one. Well, that's because Disney is a land and Florida is Disney World. It gives it away, Si. Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah, so it's a bit bigger for that, yeah. Yeah, got it.
I got it. England, Earth. Oh, brilliant. The seats in Legoland are very uncomfortable.
Knobbly.
Legoland has no Star Wars anymore. Has it not, Tony? No. How can it have Star Wars? This is one of their biggest sellers, isn't it? Star Wars for Lego.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough thing, isn't it? Legoland has no.
Maybe you don't have the license to have like a Star Wars. Maybe because like Disney own the rights for that. Like and
Remake of the Invisible Man, given for lead role and technical advisor. Brilliant. Is there a Babe Station Land?
Oh, can you imagine? Would we go if there was? I would.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, Tony was there at half term with his kids, stayed in the hotel, enjoyed it. There you are. Look at that. Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's known as silent. Legoland or Thailand. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, brilliant. Right, what's your next question? I've got 2 more left.
My question number 8, Mark, to you is sunglasses or baseball caps?
Baseball caps. I always wear them, don't I? Always. I've got a collection. I must have about 60 baseball caps. I love baseball caps.
Do,
Always
yeah.
have. But I think as well, I've understood why it's not necessarily just an American thing, baseball cap. It's the weather here. So you wear them to shade you. It's so hot all the time. You know what I mean? So that's why I wear them. But I've always liked wearing them. I never wore them in England. I never had baseball caps in England, really. I can't remember ever having one. But in the States,
but
I've
they were
always
more
worn.
for style. They weren't for.
Well, exactly right. More for like, oh yeah, look at him. You know what I mean? But over here, it's you wear it for the heat. Well, especially where me and G-Force, like I say, North Carolina is a hot state. So, but yeah, that was easy for me. Mm-hmm. What about you? Which one do you have?
Nice shades. I love shades that are really nice.
I remember spending a lot of money on Tom Ford pair of sunglasses, right? So I thought, I'll treat. This is when I was in the suit game side. I'll treat myself, and I must have spent about $400 or $500. And these were discounted for $500 on these on these sunglasses, and I got them and I put them on. They were like their side. They were dead small. I look like Benny Hill. Do you know what I mean? I was
you had to put it up in it.
bad head of these little glasses. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no, you know.
What was that guy called? What's Sonic's villain called?
yeah, like him. Star Wars has Star Wars Lego in the main stores, but has no themed rides. How strange is that, right? Tony C'd rather have a baseball cap. Matt's collection which is weird. You being in Florida, I would have thought you'd be a baseball cap kind of guy. Q's Texas, so that's obvious, baseball cap. Sitting on a baseball cap is not going to ruin your day. Sunglasses, on the other hand. How many pairs of sunglasses have you broke?
Broke none.
Yeah, even Gary's saying the same thing. 100% Shabby. I never wore a baseball bat till I got stateside, and I think that's what it is. For those that it's a heat kind of thing because it's so hot. You just shade in it, I suppose. But baseball cap, my hair is thinning. Oh yeah, you're a handsome bloke, Darren. Don't you worry. PJ and Duncan put me off baseball caps. Why were you not ready to rumble? I thought you only wore cowboy hats, Gary. Well, same type of thing. Sunglasses with baseball caps. What do you think?
You look a bit incognito then, though, don't you? Like a bit dodged.
That's who you mean saying it, Mr. Dr. Do they still have Star Wars displays in Miniland? Yeah, that's weird. That is strange. Is it me or you? Oh, it's me, isn't it? Right. Tail like a fox or wings like a bat?
Wings like a bat. I love bats. I love Batman. We get a lot of bats here at night flying over.
Right. So you'd go.
Two were fine the night until I got scared and come in the house. Yeah.
I think I'd choose a bat. Why would you have a foxtail? You don't really need it, do you?
You do if you was a witch, like if you was making like witches' brews and stuff, you'd need a foxtail for something, wouldn't you? Fox's tail. So you'd need it for that.
Yeah, but tails are usually for balance, right? So if I'm on a fence, you know what I mean? Although I could flap if I'm on a fence with my bat wings, couldn't I? Hold on like that, you know. What do you reckon? Foxtails is useless, really, isn't it? Then it just looks good. Hey, look at this. A foxtail. Oh, brilliant! Wings like a bat, says Q. Darren says wings like a bat. Yeah, I think that was an obvious one, wasn't it?
My question number 9 is Lilo Lil or Fanta Flaps Fiona?
Well, I've met them both. Oh, really? I'll go Lilo Lil.
Okay.
Because I'm not saying that the word. your mum's watching. It's like your mum's watching. Brilliant. Lilo Lil. Pod Racing says it depends where the foxtail was. If it was on your forehead, it'd look a bit weird. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Jonathan says there's going to be lots of people with tails like a fox at Dublin on this weekend, sadly. DTM says Darren, who? Don't make out like you don't know. Darren. Don't
Blackpool kid.
Yeah. Met more like dating. Well, I don't want to talk about it. So yeah. Right, my last question, Si, number 10. Gnome or fairy?
Fairy.
No, you see, you lot jump in. You never think about.
No, fairies are quality, aren't they?
So are gnomes.
They're pretty and they light up and they glow in the dark and they flop around and they're like Tinkerbell and they can do stuff. And, well, what the gnomes do, what from sit in your garden and pretend to fish. That's it.
Mine, fish and mine. look after your pond. Do you know what I mean? Have a cool pointy hat, massive beard.
If you come out your back garden, would you rather have your back garden like full of gnomes or full of fairies?
Full of gnomes.
Oh.
Because gnomes, you can buy those novelty ones, you know, that give you the Vickers and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, smoking a cigarette, having a bite, yeah. But what would you do with fairy? It'd be a bit weird. Come and have a look at my fairy garden. I know Mum's got a fairy collection. I know, but Mum's got a fairy collection.
Hundreds of fairies here in the garden.
Mr. B,
fairies.
That's fairy. Yeah, he's got a good point. DTM says furries. Aren't gnomes not known to be taboo? Are they?
Don't know. Well, I know they steal stuff, don't they? They're supposed to come alive and steal stuff.
Well, DTM says gnomes scare him, especially the tall ones. Is there tall gnomes?
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. See you, pal. Don't mess with fairies. Yeah. Depends on which state. Yeah, I agree with that. Gnomes are shit. They just sit in the pond smiling despite their rod having blown away ages ago and get pissed on by cats.
Yeah.
I'm not talking ornaments, Keith. I'm talking real life gnome. To be a real life gnome. And you live in the
supposed
burrow.
to look after your garden. Your garden would always be mint if you had loads of real life gnomes.
Imagine what
But then again, fairies would just do the magic and your garden would be mint as well.
Historically, fairies are more malevolent and gnomes are more benign. Cats thought about this. I used to have a fairy at the bottom of my garden until the police moved him on. Very good. Gnomes are a pain in the arse when you have to mow the lawn. You have to move all the little bastards. The thing is, though, in real life gnomes, well, they'd do it for you, like I just said. So you'd wake up in the morning with your coffee and you'd look out, I've got to mow that. Oh, hang on a minute, it's already done. It looks like a tennis lawn. Look at this.
Yeah.
Isn't PJ a gnome in disguise? Should have asked him.
You don't know.
We'll have to ask him when he comes on. We'll ask him. Amazon has some tactical garden gnomes for sale. I want to buy them. So in other words, you're in Amazon, you're looking at stuff and you go, oh, I'd love to buy those gnomes. You're not really going to go, oh, I'd love to buy those fairies. Are you?
Yeah. Loads of fairies in my garden, yeah. I don't think there's one gnome.
Oh, brilliant.
The bad one.
None of us ever here believe in fairies, but we never cut down a whole tree. Cut it down. No, I'm not touching it, just in case. Hi, Retro Bunker. Nice to see you, pal. Don't be silly, Mr. B. Gnomes aren't real. I don't know. What does this say here? I don't know, Si. Gnomes would never be able to reach up to you. Not if you had no elbows.
He's getting ready for his garden, yeah. Seen John getting all his stuff in.
Oh, brilliant. Mr. B says, I have 2 antique gnomes outside. See, he has 2 antique gnomes. And he wanted to share that with everybody. If I say, if he had 2 fairies, would he share it? He'd probably go, well, I'm not going to tell the lads I've got 2 fairies in. But gnomes, I'll be proud.
We're modern men.
We're modern men. Okay, fair enough. What's your last question, Bubba?
My last question, Mark, might bring a tear to your eye. As Retro Bunga says, this might be emotional for you.
All right.
Meat and potato pie or the chicken supreme sauce we used to have at school.
Meat and potato pie. I would.
What's that noise there?
I would kill. But if I had to sell one of my kids for a meat and potato pie, I'd have to think about it. I have not had a meat and potato pie since 2013. And
Yeah,
the
but do you
reason,
not remember the chicken supreme sauce at school?
yeah, but you only had that for a couple of years. Meat and potato pie I've had all my life. I love.
Yeah, but it was that
love
good.
meat and potato pies.
40 years later, I can still remember it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you talk about eat your football, meat and potato pie. You're not going to take your chicken supreme there, are you? Do you know what I mean? I'm not. Don't get me wrong.
In the dish.
I love meat and potato pie. I love it. And they just don't do them over here. They don't do. They do those chicken pot pie kind of things, and they're all right, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? And
What was your favourite dinner at school? What was your favourite? I remember, right, my favourite, they used to do this Cornish pasty that was mint. And it was Cornish pasty, chips, and then they had this industrial brown sauce. You could build houses with it, but it was the most tastiest brown sauce. And I still, to this day, try and find really cheap and nasty brown sauce because honestly, it was a school brown sauce, so it was like big vats of the stuff.
Yeah.
And I can still never get that taste yet, ever. One day I'll find the sauce that's the same. One day I will.
I used to love, what were they called? Chicken Kievs with chips, cheese and gravy, like sprinkled cheese on the gravy over chicken Kiev and chips. Oh man, I did it at college.
Yeah, they were nice, weren't they?
Double nice. Tony Z says meat and potato pie. Hugh says meat and potato pie. Jono says meat and potato pie. What made your potato pie mean, Jonathan? Oh yeah, meat brown sauce. Yeah, I agree. Brown sauce on a meat potato pie, definitely. And more vinegar on it.
Yeah, I put more vinegar on a lot of stuff.
I don't know why you had to say that, because that's just, in a way, what you've just done is pretty cruel, isn't it? To be honest,
right?
Because you got a fat kid thinking of meat and potato pies, and I can't get one.
No bakeries like you don't get a pie from.
No, sorry, no. If when you come back to the UK, Shabby, what would be the first food you'd probably meat and potato pie? To tell you the truth, our kid, I'd probably get that, chips. I'd probably go to a chippy, definitely.
It'd take us a week to get him out of bastard Greg's.
Turn it to Shabby's. Oh yeah, I love them too. I love them.
Yes.
Yeah, well done, obviously. Meat was a big thing with my wife's family. I believe it was a Canadian recipe. Wow, really, Mr. B? Yeah, I love that sort of stuff. I love pastries. The pastry on a pie.
Yeah, probably.
No, brown sauce is probably illegal by modern
standards. It was like the alien blood. It went through everything.
Ian's like, hang on, Si. Do you know what I mean? Hang on a minute.
Oh, I can't find that taste though, because like I said, I'll know it when I taste it.
Oh, brilliant. Chicken, surely it would be a Rooster Supreme sauce. Ooh.
No, it was this sauce they did. It was like grey sauce, and it had square, like cubes of chicken. Oh, and it was so tasty. I loved it.
Look at that. Meat and potato pie, I'll make you one, Shabs. I'll hold you to it, Arcade. I'd love to have one. Oh, I'd kill to have one, yeah. Or meat pie, yeah, that's pretty cool. Meat and potato pie says, all right, not everyone's going for that side. No one's going for your dodgy secondary school chicken supreme. I bought Chef Brown sauce sandwiches to school.
That's a nice sauce.
Chef's nice. Just the sauce, though. Oh, I watched the TikTok yesterday. I've just to come off it a minute. And this girl, this American girl on TikTok, said she went to England and she said that she couldn't believe, and she wanted to know if they were making it up for her, but they weren't, that people were eating cheese and onion crisp sandwiches.
Yeah.
Obvious, yeah. And she was like, her head cooked, she couldn't get, she's only a young girl, she was like 19, 20 or whatever, and she'd gone to England, and she said she couldn't work out whether the lads were taking the piss or not because they're all eating cheese and onion crisps.
Do you know something proper fact? I'll tell you something proper fact that ties in that story. Today for my dinner, I had 2 sandwiches that were tuna mayonnaise paste with mayonnaise, and the big chunky whatsits. Now you can get the massive ones. Them on the sandwich squashed. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got the right.
You put crisp in your butties, haven't you?
Yeah, I love a crisp. We've all done a crisp butty, haven't we? All of us.
You got to do, haven't you? You've got to do.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, cheese and onion sambos are the best. They are. So everybody agrees. Yeah, because when she said it, I hadn't had one since I was a kid, but I loved them. Do you know what I mean? Did you put anything else on with them besides crisps, like a sauce or any cheese or whatever, or you just leave it crisps?
Mayonnaise on everything.
Mayonnaise.
It's actually it was tuna and mayonnaise paste with mayonnaise as well. Then my giant Watsies, but I couldn't balance it on my knee like you do. So one thing I couldn't do. But it was a nice sandwich.
Shazam! Sugar puff sandwich? No, I don't think I could do sugar puff sandwiches.
No.
Could you? No.
No.
My girls don't run it out. We just put crisps on the sandwiches, but because he said sugar puff, well, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do cereal on a sandwich. No. Hey, Rhino, flaming hot Watts is a massive sigh. Massive.
I don't like the flaming ones. I can't eat stuff like that.
There you go. So
the gums are like, that's the thing. When I eat things out, my gums always come alive, and I just don't like that taste, that feeling.
You know what Gilson's just said right here, saying UK and Irish lads. That's the biggest condiment over here. You'll get loads of ketchups and mustards, whatever, but ranch dressing, holy cow! There's hundreds of ranches you can get. Garlic ranch, garlic mayonnaise, all of it. Ranch is a big thing.
I think we don't eat ranch dressing with like salads and stuff when we make a salad.
Yeah, no, it's big over here, massive. Congratulations, sugar sandwiches. Yeah. Cheese and onion crisp sandwich. Yeah, it's so look at Q, right? So Q's like, what? Yeah, but it's weird, Q. Our crisps chips, if your potato chips are different to the ones in America, and we have all these different flavors. And so, but when we were kids, you get 2 pieces of bread, Q, and you'd open a bag of crisps and put it in your sandwich, and side put mayonnaise, or some of the lads will put different condiments. You just try it though. Get some cheese and onion crisps, Q. And try it on a sandwich. It's probably, oh no, these lads are making this up. They don't do this.
No,
cheddar cheese, Branston pickle. I just finished. I remember last month I put a rest in peace picture up. Branston pickle and cheese and onion crisps is a best sandwich. Oh, salad cream and ready salted salad cream. I've not had that for about 15 years either.
I love salad cream.
I worked with a guy who just put butter and sugar on his sandwiches. God awful yolks. Oh, really? Did he? Just butter and what is it? Sugar.
Butter and sugar on his sandwich.
Yeah, ranch is good. Yeah. You must have had it when you read. Give it with everything, don't they? DTM. His salad cream is same as mayonnaise. No. Completely different. No. Completely different. It's the right kind of thing, right? Or you'll put it on. Well, no one knows what we put it on everything. Can't really say sandwiches. How you put it on chips, put it on a burger, put it on salads. Yeah. It is a condiment, my friend, but it doesn't taste like mayonnaise at all. No, it's really. If you ever get hold of it, someone send Rhino a bottle of salad cream. He'd love it. Sugar sandwiches were pretty common, really. Yeah. Look at that. Jonathan, I did kept the dentist busy. Yeah. What the France sugar sandwiches? Sugar sandwiches. Salad cream is more spicy. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's not. Would you say spicy or tangy? It's got that tangy. Yeah, I think mine was tangy. Yeah. Sandwich spread. I guarantee now, right, Ian, there's about 3 sandwich spread jars in our size fridge.
It really is. I love having sandwich spread. There's nothing better, right, than getting a sandwich and you get some ham, but it's got to be like honey roast ham. It's not the shit stuff. It's got to be some nice stuff. And then you put your sandwich spread on, and then some salad cream. And then if you're extra pervy, you can have some crisp with it as well.
Well, there you have it. There's our 20 questions. Perfect. Hey, should we see what Scuba Pete's up to, Si?
Let's.
In the tiki room, all the birds sing word and the flowers croon. In the tiki room, welcome to our tropical.
Aloha! And welcome back to the Tiki Bar. Today, we're highlighting Japanese fish floats. We found these this week. These are hand-blown in Japan and used on their fishing nets. But when they break free, they float all the way across the Pacific and land on the west coast of America. So these are highly desirable, and these are giant ones. They come in all different sizes. But look at the size of my balls!
Yep, his ball size is very impressive.
Look at the size of my balls.
He's got big balls.
Got big balls. So, what we learn every week. We learn something every week from Scuba Pete's Tiki Room videos, and this week we've learned that his balls are enormous.
Every week.
Not bad at all, eh? Hello, Win. Hello. Hey up, Shabby Si and all. Sorry sorry I'm late. Don't you worry about that. What's this talk about sarnage? So I'll have to head back to the kitchen and break the fridge. Yeah. Sugar sandwiches are more common against the poor, often immigrant families in the 50s and 60s. Never heard of a sugar sandwich. That's so weird. I've never heard of it. No. I'd say salad cream is more vinegary and tangy. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like a
Vinegary.
Yeah, I agree with that, Des.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had salad cream, says Q. It's a good gentleman from the UK sent me some with a British care package a couple of years ago. He said, yeah, what did you think? Did you like it? It's not bad at all, is it? Hey, Kieran. So everyone's saying hello to each other. I knew a guy that used to put a pie inside of a bread roll. So I used to do it with Sunday roasts. So I'd have a Sunday roast and always have make sandwiches out of it. Look at that, epic sandwiches. Yeah, but yeah, I suppose being from where we're from, you have to make sandwiches out of everything, don't you, to tell you the truth? What a helmet. Yeah, that's pretty true, yeah. We got a few of those. What a load of balls that was. Well, he's got some big ones, yeah. There's some big balls there, Scuba.
That's great though, you find it washed up on the shore like that. I'd love to find a couple of pirate ones. Imagine those pirate ones.
You see, you would never have known this without a tidbit. And that's what Scuba's got plenty of. Scuba's tiki tidbits. I love them to pieces. He'll be there next week for another tidbit. Which cereal would you eat dry straight from the box? Mine is Weetabix with butter and jam. But if you put butter and jam with it, it's not straight from the box, is it?
Yeah, you could eat Weetabix like butter and jam, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, it is, because you get out the box and you put butter and jam on. Yeah. Oh no, you're meaning straight from. I think the only one you could do straight from the box into the gob is Sugar Puffs.
Sugar Puffs.
Because let's be fair, Rice Krispies is shit until you put milk and sugar on them. And so are Shreddies.
That's true.
Wheatos, you could with Wheatos. Wheatos, you could eat them straight from the box because they're tasty enough.
Triple fried egg sandwich with chili sauce and chutney. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I'd eat that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'd go with the Sugar Puffs for you. So, hi, Boba, good old Boba Hicks. Nearly 50 people here. It's been brilliant. Thank you all so much for coming. It's awesome. Sugar Puffs, Soppy. Yeah, I think we're all going to say Sugar Puffs, aren't we? But I would have thought you would have said Shreddies. You're a big Shreddies fan, aren't you, kid?
Yeah, but not Shred, because Shreddies like bland, aren't they? Until you mix them with stuff.
Fruity Pebbles. I don't like Fruity Pebbles, Gilster. They're too sugary.
God knows what they are.
Yeah, they're nice. They're all right. My kids love them. It's a kids thing. Kids love them. Well, Gilster loves them. Do you know what I mean? The Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, they are nice, but they're just too sugar. You couldn't eat 2 bowls of them. Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh. Crunchy nut cornflakes. Yeah, Crunchy nut are great from the box, right? Frosties. So a lot of people go in there.
Frosties you could eat. Yeah, they're sugary enough.
Yeah. Frosties out of the box now. I do like Frosties. Yeah, I love Frosties. Everyone's Frosties. Everyone, because they're great. Do you see what I did there? Yeah, Sugar Puffs were a great grab of running out the door. Honey Nut Cheerios. That's my wife's favourite.
Oh yeah.
I showed Si a big box of them a couple of nights ago. No, Honey Nut Cheerios. So me inside deep behind the scenes. Would you like to see my cereal? Honey Nut Flakes are nice straight from the box. Sorry, I've been listening, but I haven't had a chance to chat until now. Great stream. Well, thank you, Johnny boy. It's nice to see you. Hey, brilliant. Lucky Charms, yeah, Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are a bit sugary too, to be honest. Sugar Puffs don't taste the same, but they still make your pee smell funny. Is that a true story? They make your pee smell funny. Sugar Puffs.
I don't eat enough Sugar Puffs to start smelling my own pee. So I really couldn't tell you.
My eldest bro used to have jam sandwiches when he was young, as it happens, as do I. I love jam sandwiches as well, but jam on toast.
That side off for me though. I get that win because I think the last time I had a jam sandwich, I was a kid, so I do get that. When was the last time you had a jam sandwich, Mark? A jam strawberry jam sandwich?
Oh no, a sandwich.
Yeah,
no, but they do it with peanut butter over here, don't they? Put peanut butter and jam on together. You ask Lucy what she's had at school, and I guarantee 6 out of 7 times she'd turn around and say PB&J. We call it PB&J. She loves them. Whenever you hear Frosty, it reminds me of an old David Beckham joke about him having trouble with a jigsaw. Do you know? You'll have to tell me that joke. Cinnamon squares are good as well. Yeah. If I go to England, I'd have to stop at Size for some of that.
Of course you can, Rhino.
Of course you can. Look at it.
Come and see the tower.
I remember. Nice to see you, remember. Oh wow, I can't believe how many people have shown up. Just to me, because we got no mates, nobody likes us. That's why.
This has been a special no mate show.
Well, it's been weird. I've no guest on Tub Thumpers. I lost 6 subs. Motivation, Shabby.
downfall.
Motivation, Shabby. Do you know what I mean? I've not had a jam sandwich in forever. Normally it's jam on scones. Jam on scones.
Yeah, I do like. Well, Anne-Marie makes scones, and she makes really nice ones. And she puts cherries in them.
Look at that. I have a jam sandwich every day at work for 9 a.m. TV. You see, he's old school, our Desiree. Absolutely brilliant. Rob's Retro says, listening while I pound away on this key. I'm glad you wrote on this keyboard. Oh, brilliant. As deep working paperwork, keep rolling, boys. It's good to see you, Bobby. Good to see you. Never tried peanut butter. The colour freaks me out. It's good. I like crunchy peanut butter. You can get smooth, or you can get crunchy, and I like the crunchy stuff. You're not a fan, are you?
No.
Is it Star Wars branded jam? Yes. Nothing like a great shooting Shabby. It's like shooting the shit. Well, thank you, Q. We appreciate that, buddy. Just remember to hit that like button. So hit that like button, peeps. I've been thinking of something this week. So here is question of the week. You saw it, it's my face on tonight. So I've got a question of the week this week, Si. So I'm just going to make myself big. My question is this. Is the reason cannibals don't eat clowns is because they taste funny?
Maybe.
See? Now you're on the other end, aren't you? Now you're on the other end when you go.
Because I like to think of these theories out.
Oh,
You see something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe a different job makes you taste funny to cannibals.
Yeah,
like if you were boring, if you're like an accountant, not saying anything to accountants out there, but it's a boring job, isn't it? And if you was boring and stuff, does that reflect in like how your meat tastes?
Sorry, what? Sorry, you were saying? Sorry. What did you, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that last part. What did you say? So about what?
Yeah, it's 5'4", and if they buy the one, I'll buy it.
Never tasted anything really funny. What? Think about it, right? Do cannibals not eat clowns because they taste funny? I'll be thinking it's a question of the week. It's really good, right?
So what do you think then would be the tastiest human meat?
Victoria Principal.
Yeah,
brilliant,
I suppose you're right there, Mark. Yeah,
I thought that eat clouds because they do taste. Well, it's a good job I brought this question up on it to make sure you're on the right. You know, yeah, because they taste. What the fun Shabby? Well, if you think about it, Q, cannibals don't eat clouds because they taste funny. I'm having a ball. Well, slow down. You're eating too fast.
You're right. You know when we have chicken and you pull out the chicken bone and you go, you mate, do it for look and you snap it and that. What's our bone for that? The cannibals.
Well, Tony Z says here, no, cannibals just eat the cloud's funny bone.
Yeah, what's our bone with that?
What are you saying?
Like if cannibals had us for a feast, like we do with chicken and turkey and stuff, and you find the wishbone and you snap it, what would our bone be for that? For theirs?
I don't know. So that was on. I actually have another. I have another question of the week as well. If you want another one, do you want another one?
Why not? We'll have a few.
Okay, here's another one for you. How essential are essential oils if you've never used them?
I suppose they're essential to people that need them essentially.
Yeah, no, but if you've never used them, right, he says with essential oils, but you've never used them, so how essential are they?
Not very. Not so very essential, Spy. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, very good.
Ian says Beckham was off training, distracted. Sir Alex called him into the office and asked him what was wrong. Turns out he was having great problems with a jigsaw of a tiger at home. Sir Alex told him to bring it in with him the next day and they would do it together. Next day, Sir David arrives in Sir Alex's office and empties the box contacts onto his desk. Sir Alex looks up and says, "Put the bloody Frosties back in." Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant. Gilster. Cannibals would love to eat clowns because of their big feet. They would last for days. Do you agree with that?
If you had to eat a person, which would be the last part you ate?
Anyway.
Because that question, right, is easy to start off with. What would you start off with? Oh, easy. It's what's the last thing you'd eat? It's the hard part.
Well, Keith Knight's answered it. Two cannibals were eating a dude, starting from the feet and working their way up. One bit one and says to the other, "How you doing?" He says, "Oh, I'm having a ball." The other one says, "Slow down, you eat." Oh, brilliant. Mind blowing. You see, things you think about when you're alone through the week. Emma says, until I was 25, I thought they were so-called sensual oils. Oh, I've had plenty of sensual oils. I remember. But, essential oils. Yeah, essential oils. Well, what's essential about them if you've never used them?
What do you use sensual oils for, man?
Bathing. But I've never used it. Well, yeah, because they're in the shower. Oh, buy this with jojoba. Do you know what I mean? Or crimson thing from the Easter Islands and all that sort of stuff with essential oils. But if I've never used that, how essential are these oils? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah. But what about, you said you use sensual oils. What do you use sensual oils for?
Essential stuff. Essential things, I'm just saying, Si. Someone fly over and give him a slap. I used essential oils on a clown one day. Got that clown nice and crispy. Oh, brilliant. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you, pal. If smoking weed makes you high, how come it's so hard to get off the couch? Great question. Si, Rhino.
Quite true, that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just had a moment of reflection there. Yeah, maybe I should get up on the couch a bit more.
He just realised, oh, I've been sat here for hours.
Here's a question for you, Mark.
Yeah.
When you boil a pan and it's got hot water in and it's the same water, how does that water soften a potato and harden an egg?
Oh, that's a great question. You see, this is why you're a legend. I wish you would have said that now. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. The last part when people eat is fed to the dogs, of course, Si.
Right. Yeah, but you wouldn't, would you? Because if you're a cannibal, it's very rare to come across humans to eat, isn't it, really, I suppose? So would you waste any hot dog?
I think essential oils come with essential oils. It's essential. It's essential you use them. Oh, brilliant. I would have chip fat oils. Oh, Lord. Shabby knows too much about essential oils. I don't want to brag Mr. B. You know what I mean? I don't want to, Two cannibals are having lunch. One says, "I really don't like your mother-in-law." The other one says, "Well, just eat the chips." Oh, well, just, why do cakes go hard and biscuits go soft?
Ooh, yeah.
Everybody goes, yeah, I hate it when biscuits go soft.
I don't mind biscuits. I like gingerbreads when they go soft. You know, ginger nuts. When they go soft, then they're like a gingerbread man. I don't like snappy ginger nut. I like moist ginger nut.
Rhino says, "I smoke Satvia as it's head high. Indica strain
Satvia
keeps you in the couch. Keeps you on the couch." There's your answer.
Satvia.
Oh,
Don't go to Shabby's house for any weed.
absolutely brilliant. Well, this is, I'll tell you what, for an hour and a half, considering we're showing toys, we've got half an hour. You know, all that stuff that you pulled out. We are going to get to it. But the nicest thing is, it's tonight, you know, it's just me inside. But we have had some lovely, lovely, lovely people on Tub Thumpers. And we're proud of Tub Thumpers. We're proud of how we've built it and how we've put it together and so forth. But here's a look back of everybody that's been on our Tub Thumpers.
What all them people have in common, every single one of them,
Go on.
they have fuck all to do on a Monday night. They've obviously got no Netflix.
I love hearing Delvian sing. You all mean the world to me, Si. Thank you all so much for coming on. And honestly, look how welcoming Tub Thumpers is. It's the same as ZSR. If you ever want to come on Tub Thumpers, just talk absolute bum crump for 2 hours and show off your toys. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Dad and son, cannibal, walk in the jungle. They meet a gorgeous naked girl, and son says, "Dad, can we take her home for tea?" Well, son, we'll take her home and we'll have your mother instead. Yeah, those are great. Mr. B, you're gonna have to come on Tub Thumpers, man. Brilliant, bravo. No, thank you all so much. We're into season 4, me inside. And actually, it's kind of nice, me inside, just doing it tonight. It gives us a chance to thank you all for doing it. And I also want to thank my patrons too, because YouTube's gonna batter me with the amount of music. Gonna absolutely batter me. But anyway, we're here, Si, to show toys. So, Si, what are you gonna
Let's see how many we can show in 30 minutes.
Let's just race through it. Don't tell anybody about it, Si. Just go like that. Hey, Si, do us a favor, mate. What we'll do is we'll go one-on-one. You show one, I'll show one. We'll do it that way.
Right. First thing I'm going to show is this.
Right.
And I'd like the community's help on this, actually, to be fair. As you know, I'm a massive fan of graffiti artwork, and I buy Hot Wheels, but I only ever buy the Batman ones. But I've come across this one, and it's a train, but it's done with graffiti, and it says, "Ain't fair." Apparently, there's 10 of them. I've got number 8, and it's part of the art series. If anybody sees these graffiti trains, let me know immediately, because I'd like to get the whole set of them in.
What is
it's like a train. It's like a subway train, but it's been graffiti though.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, so I love that. What is it? A bus? It says bus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Hot Wheel. When did
Yeah,
you
so
get
if
that?
anybody sees any of these graffiti ones, this is number 8, and I think there's 10 of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, let me know.
Good start, side. Good start. You see, Tub Thumpers is up and running with that side. Just want to say quickly, just quickly popping in to say hello, Zoe T. It's lovely to see you. Right, do you want to see what my first one is?
Yes.
Oh, I'll stick with you because you went for Hot Wheels. I'll go for Hot Wheels too. This came out last year. It's the Jaws Blazer Chevy Custom.
Oh yeah, the police truck. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And I messaged Geek Strong straight away. As soon as I saw it, Geek Strong, get your ass in Walmart quick. So yeah, it comes like that. And I don't think we did any more because I never saw any more of these Hot Wheels Jaws ones. We couldn't really do one. The shark.
Yeah.
You know, with wheels. But yeah, I thought that was just cool. Brody's Chevy Blazer. Look at that.
Awesome. Yeah, it is. It's meant. Yeah.
So yeah, flying. Right, there's 2 things. Go on, Si. What else you got?
This, like I said, I buy the cartoon collections, and I've come across this, and I know it's an old figure, but this was £5 in Smith's, £5.
Great figure.
And to me, these are the ones I have been waiting for 40 years. I know we've always had He-Man figures, but we never had a Skeletor that looked like that cartoon or anything. This cartoon collection, is so up my street. And what I'm really happy about is I've just seen an Orco, so I know they do Orco in this as well. So that's probably the next one I'll try and hunt down.
If you get the Orco, you need to buy 2 of them because it comes with the Orco's uncle with the beard and the chain and all that. And so you make 2 figures. So
I'll never open them, Mark, so the one will do me.
That'll make sense for you then, yeah.
But yeah, these are awesome, aren't they? Absolutely love them. I honestly yeah.
Awesome figure site. I'm going to do a Chief Brody Playmobil custom. Can't wait for that. Q says, I saw some of those graffiti cars at the Dollar Tree last week. I will go tomorrow and see if they still have them. They are size. So
yeah, they're cool, aren't they? They are cool.
Yeah, cool multi-figure there. Site. Right. So this is how you do Tub Thumpers, isn't it? You just fly through stuff. I went out, found this. It was out. I went to Ashborough with Scuba and Leslie and Jen and all that sort of stuff. And I found this on the wall. As you know, I collect Pee-wee stuff and I love the Pee-wee. And some of you lads have graciously sent me some Pee-wee stuff. And I just love Pee-wee stuff. But look at this, what I found.
Oh, yeah. Pterodactyl, yeah.
I mean, listen, the card has seen better days, but it's not coming off it. And it was $30. That's it. Online, these sell for about $80, $90. So
did they ever sell for free? I never remember them as a kid.
I don't think they ever did, and if they did, it wasn't big because I love the movies as a kid, our side, but I never knew about the TV show or anything else until they came here. But there's Terry. Look at that, and you wind them upside. What they did, Matchbox, is they wound these up, so he gave it like that. So yeah, I was made up. I couldn't believe it was right on the wall, and I was absolutely. It's the same place I found those Dick Tracy cars from, and so forth. So there's something I found. Look at this, we're flying through it.
For me, again, another figure I love to pick up, but the Black Cat from the Gamer series, the Gamer vs Black Cat. I think this is a beautiful figure. This, and again, it's just one of them ones. Black Cat. That in Marvel Legends, normally you see a Black Cat figure and they've disappeared. So I'm quite lucky to get my hands on that at the moment, and it's been good. This like everything, like always, I only pick a couple of ones that I really like.
Yeah,
and that was a definite. So that was the first one I picked up, which was the Black Cat.
Is that still Marvel Legends size though?
Still Marvel Legends figure, yeah.
Oh right, says it.
Again, all the boxes have gone quite similar, haven't they? The G.I. Joe, the Black Series, Marvel Legends, we're all getting the same sort of box now, aren't we? There's no what used to come off a bit off kilter and stuff, and we're still getting the images on the side and stuff, but they're not like what they were. They're all sort of similar now, aren't they?
Yeah, that's awesome. Sight. Would you like to see an action figure?
Yes, please.
This is the crazy cat lady.
What the hell is that?
It says on the box side. It's a crazy cat lady action figure. And she comes with all those cats. She's in her pajamas.
It's not called Cat Knight, is it? Cat Knight's
No.
a crazy cat lady with about 50 cats.
It says on the back of the box, on the back of it right here, there's an actual and what is it? You can only buy this figure apparently if you've got this. It says take the quiz to find out if you are a crazy cat person. It says, do you get excited when you hear a can opener? Do you think cats are smarter than people? Do you spend more time on doctor's bills for your cats than you do for yourself? Do you buy ice cream for cats prefer instead of the ones that you like? It's also stuff like that all the way through. How cool is that? I can't remember who actually made it. Who made it? Archie McPhee made it, but yeah, look at that crazy cat lady. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
let's just before I get too sad, let's just see what the chat's a cheeky bugger Si. I'm glad Hasbro did not cross the board. The box is in my pile of shame stack better now. I think that's why they've done it in its side, because they stack better, don't they? So
yeah, I think maybe they've got the sort of idea that if we collect one, we collect more or less the other.
Right, Si, what's next?
My next is this. Now, honestly, for likenesses, you always come across figures whether they do look like them or they don't. Again, it's all in people's preferences and what they see. But I think this figure is the spit of Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 3. And it's the Spider-Man 3 Venom. But again, what a great looking figure that is.
That is cool. Is that Marvel Legends as well, Si?
Yeah, Marvel Legends, yeah.
It's funny
again,
that Marvel Legends
sites are all the same box.
I wonder if they have to pay another license for him besides, because he's Sony Marvel, isn't he? He's not Marvel. They don't own that right, do they? I wonder if they have to pay another license for him. That's awesome to say.
You know, like the Black Series, you know, they do the games as well as they do the cartoons as well as the movies. So I think he'll just have the same sort of licenses for that.
Yeah, Jonathan said the Tobey Maguire head sculpt is awesome. The Billy Maguire, the great likeness as Mr. B. Yeah, that's a good figure. That's a really good one. Would you like to see something else? Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, the yellow teapot.
I love this thing. I absolutely love it, right? So I've told you, you've heard me on streams before. I always said, I'd love one of these, and I'd love one of you lads to find me one. Believe it or not, Scuba Pete found this in America. He found it. 1981 Bluebird, big yellow teapot. Look at that.
It's RJ's number one, wasn't it? He loved it, didn't he?
The yellow's still bright as anything. The only thing, he's got a couple of accessories which I've got, but I'm still they are. So I just got a bag. It's got like the dog bed in it and a few chairs in it and whatever. But Si, wait to see the inside. Do you remember it looking like that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you could turn it, couldn't you, to a different room? Yeah.
Look, it's just super. And then obviously at the bottom of it, oh, la 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 la, da 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 da. And then
all that plastic there. How much is that costing you today?
$5 million, Si. But do you remember, Si, the little car? The little car went in like that. So I love this thing. And to have one as well.
It's an actual cover car.
Made in Swindon, England, Si. Swindon.
But,
yeah. So there's a big yellow teapot. Brilliant. Nate, good old Metro Tinker.
You was a bit concerned about, wasn't it? Which was the Western Batman. As you know, I always collect the multiverse, and there's always certain ones that always stick out to me. And the Western Batman definitely do. Again, it's a comic book I'm not familiar with.
I picked it up twice, because I loved it when they were showing it on streams. And I thought, I'm gonna pick that one up, but his head just looks too small for me.
I don't see it. I don't see that. Maybe it's the plastic mark, you know, the actual around the outside that's throwing it a bit for you. Because I don't see it.
Hi.
Just popped in town for supplies.
It's not bad. It's a nice figure, don't get me wrong, but I think it's that, and I think what makes it worse, just my opinion, I don't want to piss anybody off that's 40, but with his coat as well, it just makes his head look tiny. It looks like he's got really looks like one of those.
For me, I think it's that plastic stuff. You can't see through it because it doesn't look like that to me.
Win says, what the Francis huge teapot? You don't remember the big yellow teapot? When you must remember it. It's a great house, but a terrible teapot. Oh, It's all over the show at Nate's house, all over the show. Brilliant. BOE's here, I am BOE. That teapot is size 6 dolls action figures.
That's what's going to make a brewing.
Touch of the Lone Ranger on that Batman figure. Yeah, I did like it, and I don't really go mad for them. I thought I'll get one of these. I think the last multiverse I bought that I loved was the Christopher Reeve one. I thought that was brilliant. Loved it. And I saw you in DTM had it, so I thought I'm going to have to get one of them. So yeah, and I did find it as well. So that was pretty cool. Right, let's see what else I've got. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is cool. Do you know what this is?
Popcorn.
No. Have another guess.
From Toy Story, isn't it? The little soldiers.
Toy Story, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the bigger soldiers that they got. And I've had this for years. I found it at a yard sale. And you look, it comes with all the what is it, Si? It comes with the parachutes, but it's just so if I take the parachute out a minute, look, just full of the Green Army men from Toy Story. Absolutely brilliant.
Why do you not have them all out dotted about?
I loved these as a kid. Do you remember? They still do the same sort of stances and everything when we were kids. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
All over your mum's, with his gun out and. Yeah. So
I've still seen Toy Story with them. Yeah, but they still kept the platforms with them.
I absolutely love those movies. I love them to pieces. So anyway, I've got a box of them. Right, Si, you're next.
My next figure is, again, I couldn't miss out on this because I love the show as a kid. Because it was the first show, really, where you saw ninjas and stuff, which was the Spider-Man 77. Again, when this came out, I was like, that is fantastic. I have to pick this figure up.
See,
I love
you
the back,
find
the way
stuff
the
over there.
77.
It's like all the ones that you're showing here in America, it's dead hard to get hold of because everybody wants them or you can't find them. But you seem to have got all the ones you wanted.
Beautiful figure, that. Love it. And again, Mark, get the same 77 font. Love it.
Brilliant. Jack's has that pot of soldiers from Toy Story. They're cool as fudge. They are. I had those. Yeah, how cool are they, Mr. V? That is cool. Army men were all. I loved Army men. Loved them when we were kids. Yeah. I came across a massive box full of them. And it had the forts and the tanks and everything inside, yeah. And it wasn't an expensive thing. It was at a yard sale. So it was a big cardboard box. So I gave it the kids. Didn't play with it once. Not interested in it. I thought my son would love that. Wasn't in, and I thought, oh, that's sad, really. So cheers, Ops. Nice to see you, bro. Yeah, the Army Men Reconnaissance was one of my favourite scenes in Toy. You're right, Nate. Absolutely brilliant. I used to have loads of toy soldiers when I was a kid. I may have left some somewhere. Yeah, I loved them and Britons. I loved the Cowboys and Indians.
Oh, you love the toy fairs for Britons, Mark. There's loads of them.
There's one person that's got them over here in Sanford Antique Mall, but they've got the Civil War ones, Britain's Civil War, and they want $100 for them. If it was anything else other than this, because not saying anything about the Civil War, it's just I didn't have them as a kid. It's not what I grew up with. Do you see what I mean? But if they did that like the Cowboy and Indian ones, I would definitely have them. Take care, Uppy. Yeah. Gorgeous 77 figure there, Si.
Yeah, it's
Si, you've inspired me to, it says our Nick. So, yeah.
I think they're still on Star Action figures. I think Star Action figures, you can grab one.
I remember owning those mini soldiers from the comic books. Yeah, just, I used to love those old comics, all the small ones, Commando and Dan Dare and all that. Do you remember Victory? And oh, man, I like the artwork. That's why I take a leaf out of your book, our site, was the artwork that I loved. And
yeah, they inspired me to be an ink artist.
Do you want me to show you a cool action figure, Simon?
Is it 5'4"?
It's not that cool. In a world of pure imagination.
I hope people are taking note here what I'm pulling out and what you're pulling out. I just hope they're taking note.
Well, I'm just saying, there's no competition outside. It's no competition. I had to get it. I saw it at Walmart. It was done by the new Mego Corporation, so it is Mego. But how do you not buy that one?
Looks a lot
People
like it as well.
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, and look at the back cover. The back cover's awesome.
Yeah.
So it was only 20 quid, and I thought, I've got to get it. And I never saw it again. I saw it that once, and never again. But
who was your favourite kid in Willy Wonka?
The fat kid. What was he called? Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop. Mine was always Mike TV. I love the way he spoke in the first one. Brilliant.
Who remembers Timpo? Yeah, Timpo were nice as well. Yeah, you're going well back there, Tony. Brilliant. Oh, yes, I've got some Commando comic books everywhere. Loved reading them. What a wonker. Action Pop Cast says, I remember just seeing those crappy Spider-Man movies and my granddad saying what a load of rubbish as he slipped his tea. Yet he would have watched them anyway and tell me when they were.
Yeah, they like to do. Nicholas Hammond, Spider-Man. Brilliant.
And DTM says, nice, Willie. I thank you, DTM. But my figure's cool too. Mike TV was the coolest by far. They are saying. What's your next thing, Sykes?
My next thing, going back to the Gamerverse, is the Gamerverse Peter Parker Black Suit Spider-Man. I agree with a lot of people online. A massive letdown, this figure. For the start, and I don't really like to gripe about figures at all. I've been the first to ring the bell of only buy what you like. But I had this on pre-order, and when it come, I was so shocked that for a Spider-Man figure, this day and age, doesn't have any butterfly joints. And I was like, for a Spider-Man figure, maybe I'm looking too much of it owning the Maximum Spider-Man. Because that Spider-Man does absolutely everything. The articulation on that thing's incredible. It really, really is. So maybe it's that. But I just thought that, you know, you'd at least have a few more articulate on a Spider-Man figure of today. So, again, great looking figure, but bit of a letdown, really. There's been better Black Spider-Man than that.
He's not happy. He's not happy with that. Look at this.
Yeah, what's that, Darth Vader?
Right, these there's a shop over here called Maxway's, and it's like your local town kind of store. You know, you'll get your groceries from there. They're always cheap or whatever. And they always throw stuff in. This is a Hot Wheels RC Darth Vader, and it cost me $5. That was it, and it's massive.
That's mint. Look, I am unleaded. That's cool. Look at the side of it. Yeah.
So it's Darth Vader. It was made in I've had this years, so 2015. So it's 10 years old. I never took it out of the box or anything. But it's an RC. Look, there's a remote control, and for $5, you couldn't really say. I think it says on it. So.
It's worth 450 quid today. That
$5. So I bought that, you know. I'll have that, you know what I mean? How about when 70s TV Hulk saved some bird fell out of their nest? So tender and classic.
Now, again, I can't really show you full things of me because, as you know, I'm an inbox collector. I don't open stuff. I like it in the box. I like how it looks. So this next one, this is the second one. I pray to God they do the other three and more. But it's the Stone Collectibles done this one. I bought the first one and it was just absolutely beautiful. So there's no way.
I never knew those boxes were that big. Because they're massive. The boxes.
This one it's a lot bigger than the last one. But again, for a figure, this is just knockout.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. You know, it's the best Battle of the Planets that I've seen figure wise. So I just hope to God, hope that they just do the rest. And they are beautiful made figures, and I know they're expensive, but again, you only live once, don't you?
I love that scene in Star Wars where Vader transforms into the car mode. Do you know what? I loved it that much. Bought the car. I love that Star Wars RC vehicle. It shows your muscle size. Shows your where's your toys, Shabby? Where's your toys? They're over there. Hey everyone, I ain't Geek Strong, and it's still worth $5. Just be careful, Kieran. This is my collection here. There's no price on it. That's beautiful, absolutely brilliant. The June is awesome site, and
I hope we don't have to wait another 2 because by the sounds of it, Stone Collectibles took 2 years between them figures. I'm going to be like 60 before I get the team.
So how big was your other box then?
A little bit smaller, not as big as that.
Yeah,
but again, it was more wider the other box because it came. I think it came with more cloaks. This one, it does come with a lot of cloaks, but I think it's because it's John and it's the female. It's a little bit smaller than the last. But mid, love it.
Hey, do you remember these?
Yeah. That's that face. Do you remember that woman on the YouTube that did that video sat in a car with one on? It was one of the funniest videos ever, wasn't it? She had such an infectious laugh, that woman.
I wonder if it still works. Probably not. No, it used to go. I want to be eating potato pie. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I love this thing. So I never took it out of the box. I knew something else I just bought. I think this was dirt cheap as well. I think I bought it from the same place. I bought it after the novelty had worn off with it and so forth. But I thought, yeah, why not? And I think you're right, Sam, with that woman doing it in the car. I think everybody wanted one of these.
Yeah, yeah, they sold out for a bit after that, didn't they?
Yeah, Chewbacca, brilliant.
My next one is this. I love this figure, and I did watch a few reviews on it, and it's the Venom Gamerverse Venom. It's 8-inch big as well. It's a bit bigger than this one for Marvel Legends. But the articulation on this figure, and it's just probably, I would say, probably one of the best Venoms. Not the best Venom, but what is up there is, again, artwork.
You bought a lot. You bought a lot of these Gamerverse things, haven't you? You've got a few of them.
Well, it's not. These have just come out for Spider-Man 2, so they just brought the wave out. So again, the others I'm not really too interested in. These were the three that I really wanted. These were the three I'll probably stick with. If the others go down, I'll pick them up. If they don't, I'm not that bothered. But again, that's a great figure. I love it.
Do you want to show something super cool? This is about. I'm going to show some vintage side. This will get everybody double jealous. It's by LJN, and it's the Annie dial song. What are you laughing at? Right, look at it, right. So what you do?
Something Care Bears out in your head, showing us Annie telephones.
Right. So yeah, but look at it. It's been conditioned, side worth a fortune. And what you do, side, is you wind it up.
Right. Can't hear anything.
Can you not?
No.
Oh well, it tinkles.
So do I at 2:00 in the morning.
But he said Annie dial song, and you wind it up, and it plays "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow" by Annie.
Do you listen to it before you go to bed? Do you put it on? Not off to it.
Tomorrow, bet your butt. It's going double. Anyway, there it is.
I'll take your word for it.
Right, okay.
This one, I fell in love with this figure the moment I saw it. Now, they did do the other Shield figure, but it wasn't a patch on this one. This figure is absolutely mint. The Fantastic Four Shield. And that second head sculpt, that ponytail head sculpt, is incredible. I love it. Probably the best Shield figure we've ever had. He did bring it out not long back in the purple leotard, but the joints were weird. It's like the joints look lime green. So the figure was a lot like neon-y green than this one was, but the joints in it look really like a different color. So it sort of put me off. But when I saw this one, just perfect.
She was in the Fantastic Four?
Yeah. Only for a short stint. Even Spider-Man's been in the Fantastic Four and the Future Foundation, hasn't he? But
Jason.
People, I absolutely love it. So I would advise, if you collect Marvel figures, pick that up, because that is just a great figure.
Jonathan asks, is Sai sponsored by Hasbro this stream? I hope so. The amount of music we've played.
There's not much Hasbro left. I've got 5 more things to show.
5 more things, right? Okay, yeah, that's a great
Shield.
We
can do it. 10 more minutes left.
Thank you, Shabby. Now I've got. Can you hear it now? Oh, it's just stopped. Oh, it hasn't. Wow, that Incredible Hulk's Mrs. Way. Was she his Mrs.? What was she to Incredible Hulk, his cousin or something like that?
Yeah, they were cousins, weren't they?
They were cousins, right. And Marie, look at this. This is something I've kept in the box. My mum, as we all know, if you ever follow Hustle Bustle on Instagram, my mum makes dresses. And I tell you what, I've always been mega proud of what she does, but look at this, what she made me. So look at this.
Yeah.
So I know a couple of people in our community. I think Miriam has and Helen has, and a few other people have them, but that's mine. And that is made by Anne-Marie. Look at that.
Yeah, quality.
So it's Nightmare Before
My
Christmas.
mum, honestly, she sits there like a little like it's like a little fairy scene at night. She'll be up dead late with a little light on. She's just there with sewing with all these fabric and stuff around her, all these dolls.
So yeah, so that's what my mum. I'm waiting for a doll stand to come so I can stick it on. I've just changed my mantelpiece, so I'm going to stick it on there. But that's what Anne-Marie made, and I love it, absolutely love it. And I think it means more as well that my mum had made it and all that sort of stuff. Because, like I say, absolutely perfect. So thank you, Anne-Marie, for that. That's one of my treasures. Tub Thumpers, our Sai. What have you got?
Yeah, mint. Mint that, innit? She makes some great stuff. This is Travels with Jason. If anybody's not subscribed, go and subscribe to Travels with Jason. I love his videos. He goes to some top interesting places. Anyway, he was in this toy shop and I clocked this. Now, this is the only thing I wanted because my favourite Jerry Anderson was Joe 90. And I'd never had anything Joe 90. And I always said, if I saw something Joe 90, I'm going to pick it up. Well, Jason was in this shop. And he walked past this, and I just thought, that is just absolute mint. I've got to pick it up.
That is super cool. Even I
went back and picked it up for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love it.
Joe 90 was great. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I said, we all have our favourite Jerry Anderson. And, you know, I think yours was Stingray, chaps.
Yeah. Marina.
But again, so thanks a lot, Jason, for going back for that for me. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So I love it.
I love that sort of stuff. You always hear this Captain Scarlet every video. Dead. I love all that sort of stuff. There's I just sent it to one of the boys on it. I think it was Winner sent it to. They do Century 21 Films. It's all about Jerry Anderson and all that, and I love it on YouTube. And so
that's why when I listen to the old fellas, 10, 15 years older than me, I don't fob them off because I'll tell you the truth, Mark. Being from England, being from the UK, I get a bit jealous of their look for Jerry Anderson and the Doctor Who and the Space 99. And don't forget, them boys, 10, 15 years had it just as mint as what we had it. Do you know what I mean?
I could not agree more with you there, our kid. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
DTM says Helen loves her doll. Oh, yeah, it is gorgeous. I love it. My mum's awesome but it's nice as well because I remember she sent out a few things and a few dolls to other people, and she did some shirts for Salacious and that guy. I thought that was she makes me proud. All my family make me proud. I'm a very blessed person to have these sort of people around me. Oh, that's really cool, Shabby. Awesome work, Anne-Marie. Oh, there she is. Thank you. No, I love you, pal. Thank you. I'll treasure it forever.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I love all that. So it's like Halloween side. She always made my two girls Halloween outfits, but she went all out, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I've told you my favourite stories, like I said, when as a kids and we couldn't get any Batman figures for our Action Men. And I really wanted a Batman Action Man. And my mum one Christmas sold all them Batman outfits and we had them all for our Action Man. That was brilliant. Proper Batman as Action Man. Great.
He's back in that shop today. Here we go. Fireball X15. Brilliant. Joe Knight was never really shown over here. It was all the other Jerry Anderson shows we seem to get instead. Michael Morris says Terror Hawks. Yeah, Terror Hawks was cool too, Mike. Cool. I love Stingray. They based the appearance of Troy Tempest on American actor James Garner. I loved Stingray. Anne-Marie's a genius with those dolls. Absolutely beautiful work, says Keith. Thank you, pal. Excuse me. Thank you, pal. I watched that Jerry Sanders you sent me a while ago, Shabby. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it was awesome. I love it. Showed all the old factories where they were made sat in there. And actually, these mannequins, these maquettes, they're not as small as you think. They're about 2 foot.
They're a good 2 foot, aren't they? Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Space 1999 was great. I like anything Jerry Anderson has made. Yeah. Space 99 was brilliant. Talking about brilliant. Look at this.
Gem.
No, it's
truly outrageous, that, Shabs.
Look at Rio there. Look at that hair, Si. And it's got blue pinks in it.
Lionel Richie hair.
I couldn't believe Scuba Pete. So you've seen the Rock and Roadster that he got me. But then, look, this is from 1986. And there is not a mark on it. Look at it.
No, lovely.
So when he got me this, I was blown away. And it's not just Rio. It's glittering gold Rio, Si. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's actually got the glittering gold Rolls Royce car that he drives.
We go all out at Shabby's. You know what I mean?
Style, this bloke, can he? Let's be fair, he's got some style.
But he's funny the way you like going, oh, Shabby, with you, Jim. And this is on my mantelpiece right at the centre with all my other dolls. Love it. Cheers, Steve. Oh, love it. Right, Si, I've got 2 more things.
Oh, I better get a move on then. Well, this came today. I will show you this. Absolutely love this. And it was I only saw this at Comic-Con. It popped up at Comic-Con week after it's in my house. And it's the Kingdom Come, Mark Wade. And,
we showed them at the Comic-Con thing we did on Wednesday, and you've already got it, Si.
Yeah, Comic-Con was there, and it was already up, so I thought, I've got to get it. I absolutely love this comic book and this figure. Honestly, when you think that that's the front cover of the comic.
Yeah.
And to replicate it in a figure, just absolutely brilliant. And if you notice, Mark, this was the badge that they got the inspiration from the new Superman movie for James Gunn's Superman. It's the same badge, but it's just yellow. That's Alex Ross's Superman symbol.
So that's why everyone says it's the Kingdom Come badge, right?
That's why they say it's the Kingdom Come badge, but it's just different because it's yellow
That's
and black.
cool,
But
that's
what a great figure that is. Love it.
That is that a page puncher? Is that a page puncher thing?
No, that's an actual Marvel, multiverse figure. The page puncher I've got, again, Mark, this comes today, and it's the original Wonder Woman figure that's out. Again, this is going to be really hard to get your hands on. So if you see it and you collect DC or you collect multiverse, buy this figure now because it will disappear.
They've done it the old 50s style Wonder Woman.
They've done it in the original comic book world. I like these new boxes that they've done in page punches as well, where it's just like that. There's no, it's just a square box. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like a sort of clamshell. I like the way they've done it.
Yeah, and it comes with a comic book as well, Si.
No, it doesn't come with I don't think it does. It's like a stand that you put behind these. It's like the Kingdom Come one, the Killing Joke one. It's like the front page, but it's like a cardboard stand behind the figure. But again, great figure.
Brilliant. I recently picked up Mattel Space 999 Eagle. Can you believe I never watched an episode? Did you know? I watched it, Dino, but I can't remember it. I'm not going to make it out like you know what I mean? Oh, I just loved episode 7. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember anything of it. Hey, would you like to see something cool that I found?
Yeah.
So I'm in a junk shop, which had a proper junk shop. Shit everywhere and stuff like that. And then I noticed this. And he only wanted $5 for it, $5, and it's in great condition. It's the 1983 Wicket. But look at it, Si. Absolutely, there's just not a mark. There's not a mark on it.
It looks at me then like it should be like, oh my god.
Well, that's how it should be, Si. Simon, I'm showing you the toy history. It's like toy history. Look.
Yeah.
Look at him. And he only waited $5. I don't think the guy knew what it was. And Jen was telling me off as well because I was panicking, like, oh my God. In a minute, he's going to say this is like 50 quid or 30 quid or whatever. But I got it for $5. Size £3.75. 1983. But look, there's nothing on the cape. Consider it was shoved in an old junk shop. I would have thought it'd be dirty or it'd have stains. Absolutely nothing. So there's Wicket.
Mint, like it. Nothing really apart from these last two, Mark. Picked up the blanket and the cigar. These are the last two that I needed for the Street Fighter lines. So I'm just waiting for Vega to come out now and I can get my hands on that. But again, these prices, right? These were oversized Jada figures. Both of these are 8-inch, both of them. Yeah. They're both bigger in the collection than the rest of them were, right? This collection has cost me between 20 to 25 quid. Depends sort of which figure where I've bought it from. These two, the oversized ones, were £21.95 each. That's 22 quid. You tell me another company where they make the oversized figure with all the stuff, two heads, all parts, deluxe hands, everything else, for cheaper than the price of the original line as well, for the cheaper than the 6-inch ones. This is why this company, Jada Figures, will go on for people for quite a while because it's the one company for me that genuinely makes me happy that I think whatever I've bought was proper value for money. You haven't ripped anybody off and they do everything for the fans.
Yeah, I know G-Force over here. We went to Hero Source Toys. G-Force bought a few of them. And I think he bought one of them, the green fella with the orange hair. He bought him, and it was like $33, G-Force said, which wasn't expensive at all. And then I think they're doing the minimums. So they do them differently over here. The standard size are like 25, and I think the big ones are just like $5, $6 more expensive. But they are, Jonathan's even saying it's hard to beat Jada Toys when it comes to value for money. Not one that's even close. I think they won Toy of the Year last year as well, didn't they? He's all right. Jada Street Fighters is other business. Here we go. And Nate Retro says the same thing. Jada Toys already incredibly detailed. Perfect. Right, are you done? Are you showing everything?
I'm done, Mark. I'm done. It's just got bits and bobs, but yeah, that's it, really. I think. Yeah, that's everything done.
I've got one more thing to show, and this is what our Jen found me.
Oh yeah.
Right, so I thought it might be Voltron or something like that, but apparently it's from the early 90s, and it's Power Rangers. But I think it's cool, man. And so, and then
Megazord. That's a tell you what that is straight away.
Yeah. So that's what it was, Megazord or something. But it looks like Voltron, do you know what I mean? With all the things on it and so forth. But apparently it walks and it makes all those noises. And it comes one of these that's already attached to it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I love anything that makes them noises. Anything. Old anime
Can you hear
sounds.
Can you hear the noises?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So yeah. So I just I've kept this in the bottom of my thing all the time. A Megazord is it called, Jono? Right.
Yeah,
So I just thought that was pretty. It's got all the stickers on and so what. And then so I looked it up. Yeah, the date is 1994. Not bad at all, eh?
Man,
So,
no,
yeah.
I love things that aren't top shelves, yeah. Why did pick this up? It was the Chucky. Like we collect a lot of horror dolls, so a lot of horror collection stuff. So this was the Chucky, which again, I thought for 35 quid was a great figure. A load
Brilliant
of accessories
figure.
with it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Right.
So they have it. There's man in size, fast as anything, Tub Thumpers. You ready for some magic? Are you ready to blow people away with the magic of the mind, Si?
I am.
Now, before we get to magic of the mind tonight, sorry, I can't stop laughing this way. Mum said it right. Mum was before going, "Oh, all the magic this week is brilliant." Is it? So is it as good as Anne Marie says, or is it?
Let me tell you, I'll tell the people the real truth. As question of the week this week was supposed to be by Shabby Geek, and it was. So was Magic of the Mind. But he couldn't compete with the Sorcerer Supreme, and he admitted to it that he couldn't.
No.
So I showed Anne-Marie the trick before, and she was blown away. I'd like to share it with the audience.
Prepared to be blown away. I love magic time, says Rhino. The only reason Rhino turns in every week is to see size magic. So blows away.
As you can see, this week's magic includes a normal rubber band,
right,
and a ring. Now, using the power of your mind, we're going to levitate this ring up the rubber band.
Up the rubber band.
So get my rubber band. I'll get my ring. I'll put my ring through the rubber band like this, right? So it's on there, yeah? Can you see it on there?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, if that's down there and I pull it down, what happens? Ring falls straight down.
Goes straight down side, right?
Ring falls straight down. But you, using the power of your mind, I want you to imagine the ring going up.
Right,
So
okay.
tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Tell me when you... Power of your mind, Mark. Concentrate on the ring going up.
Right.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Keep concentrating. Oh. You didn't concentrate. I'll show you how the trick. You didn't concentrate. Watch. Keep watching the trick, Mark. You have to concentrate.
You didn't concentrate. Right, okay.
This is how you do it. Watch.
All right.
Well, let's go. I can do this trick. Right, this is annoying me because I could do it. Right. Power of the mind.
Right.
The ring will float up to the top.
I'm thinking, right, I'm concentrating. Look, I've got it.
Oh, I didn't do it. Better look next week.
Sorry, Rado, you were saying? You go on, Si. Go on. You might as well finish it. Shazam.
Shit.
I know where you can stick that ring. Oh, brilliant. Look at Mr. B laughing. Oh,
Anne-Marie did it brilliant before.
Never used parking stone sticky tack, Si. Oh, brilliant. Oh, dear, Si Shabby. Well, we tried. It must be a...
Right, here we go again. One last try. Here we
It's
go.
not Si's fault, it's Shabby's. Oh,
It's not sticking. Here we go.
oh,
I'm concentrating.
oh.
I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating. Oh, I'm nearly.
Oh, well, that was a good insight. That was a good oh, for goodness sake. Focus, Danielson. This one, yeah. Oh, wait.
Look, next week.
All I can say is Amory had to say it was good because she
did it like that.
Retro Tinker Salon, it's magic. He's, no Shazam today. No Shazam. Shazam, it might have been a dodgy. So you have jump size magic, concentrate, dude. I know the way you just went shabby. It's all your fault.
You didn't use the force.
Yeah, it was Shabby's fault. It didn't work. Brilliant. Look at this. Shabby's like a concentration. What a scumbag. Oh, brilliant. Everybody have a great week. Got to chop this wood.
Well, it's going. Look, it's going. Oh. Shazam.
It's Shazam. Brilliant. Oh, hang on a minute. I should do this again. My breath away, Si. Absolutely brilliant. Halfway up, it's not good enough. Well, you just saw the real. I am impressed, says King Strong. Cycle, get it up. Mr. B, what's
sometimes it happens.
That was more like constipated. You never said Shazam. That's why it didn't work, Si.
Right, it didn't work through lack of magic concentration. Again, it's hard to be the Sorcerer Supreme. I have to live with this sort of stuff on my own.
Good morning, usual Mike. Our good pal, our Mike's here, Si. Awesome. Never use force on someone's ring. Don't worry, Si. It happens. Try a blue pill. Shazbot. Oh, look at him. Thank you. I've been redeemed. There are, you see. Look. Shazam. Finally. Oh, great, Stu. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Oh, all Si needed was his big magic wand. That's the thing.
See, you pull out. Things you forget. I was thrown with all these figures. Threw me off the conscious course.
See, it's funny how they all doubted you, Si, and then they all just were blown away by the Shazamness of you. Si, that's effing genius, mucker. I mean, just wow. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, before we go.
Try it once more. Let's just try it. Concentrate, Mark.
Right.
Here it goes. It's going. Oh.
So what happens at your age when you try it 3 or 4 times, it's only going to work the once. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Si, do you want to listen to a song? Should we end it with a nice song?
Yes, let's.
Let's end it with a nice song.
In a little cafe just the other side of the border, she was sitting there giving me looks that make my mouth water. So I started walking her way. She belonged to Batman Jose. And I knew, yes I knew I should leave. Then I heard her say, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. We started to dance in my arms, she felt so inviting. And I just couldn't resist her, just a little kiss so exciting. And I heard the guitar player say, my boots, those days on his way. And I knew, yes I knew I should run, but then I heard her say,
Come a little bit closer. You're my kind of guy. Who's that, Si? Let's have a look.
That's Stuart. That's Stuart when he was a kid on his tricycle, playing on his bike.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, there you have it. There's Tub Thumpers, week 47, part 47. We'll be back next week for another show. Great Tub Thumpers, everyone. See you all Friday night for ZSR. I think so. It looks like Tez might be in Plymouth, so we don't know yet. If not, me and Matt might do it and get a special guest. If not, then we might have the week off. But all depending. Matt's going to tell me tomorrow if we're doing it or not. Our cats have scarped and the neighbours' dogs are barking. Brilliant. Tub Thumpers has been great way to spend. No, thank you. It's been awesome tonight. I've loved Tub Thumpers tonight. It's been really good. Always save the best for last. Shabby's karaoke party. Well, Shabby Dance Fridays on a Monday. Do you know what I mean? Usual Mike, our good pal, saying hello to everybody. Win says, absolutely brilliant Tub Thumpers tonight, Shabby. And Si, some really cool toys there. Good night, everyone. Everyone's adding up.
Good night, Win.
I wondered where Stu was tonight. He's right there. He's right there. Oh,
Yeah.
Stu, there he is.
Been on his bike in summer.
Why couldn't we have 2 hours of that instead? Well, do you know what I mean? Oh, hey, Mike. Good old Gerardi. Right, well, we're done. We're dusted. Si, got anything to say before we go?
No.
Right, brilliant. See you all next week.